Saturday, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Happy weekend. Happy post-Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and you're doing really well. So Christmas music now until Christmas. What's up, Alcy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome in. Airlock Doc, what? Oh, dude, Airlock Doc, how's the new video card doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Airlock Doc is another flight sim streamer. Maybe you'll get back into streaming now that you got your new video card. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday to you. DCM, happy Saturday. Also bringing the coffee and donuts. Oh, I need the coffee for sure. Nice, Airlock Doc. Glad to hear it. Really glad to hear it. So I did a thing yesterday. Y'all. I forgot to add the exclamation to the command, but if you just type in PSA, I started a new airline, a virtual airline, thanks to Infidel Fireman for the idea and for the help getting it set up. ParaSox Air on FsHub. So feel free to jump in there and become one of the pilots here. I did look, you can't fly for two airlines at once. So I know a lot of y'all are on FsHub Air. I am too, but you can't fly for Firefly and myself at the same time. So, you know, no big deal. Whichever one you want to fly for. I'll be flying for PSA, of course, ParaSox Air. Airline Doc, I thought about that actually. You're gonna do a stream today, but caught out all day detailing the interior and exterior of your car. Hey, I understand. And dude, yeah, I'm slowly waking up to DCM. These Saturday mornings, they're a little bit rough. But yeah, Airlock Doc, that would be pretty funny. So let's see here. Today we're gonna be flying in Hawaii again. Let me jump to the PC scene. Yeah, it is easy to switch airlines. Yes, it is. It really is. I just wish you could fly for two airlines at the same time. But I mean, I totally understand. I mean, it's no big deal. I'll be flying for my own airline, of course, on my streams to get credit for it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I didn't think I would enjoy it like I am. Hey Paradox, how are you doing? Good to see you. But it is pretty amazing to see. So you've got your own radar with the pilots that are part of your airline that you can see, and it's really amazing. I didn't realize it was going to be all that. So thought it was pretty cool. Anyways. You do not want a Ryanair pilot flying for Swiss. You want a Swiss service, not Ryanair landings. Exactly. So today we're in Hawaii. We're starting at Bird Island, also known as Nihoa. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I've got, Saragon, no problem at all. Skip, welcome in. Also, good to see you. I've got Nova Stuff has graciously volunteered to be in chat, telling us information about the places we're flying over. So very similar to what Oz Nomad does for us during Hawaii. Nova Stuff is going to be in voice helping out with this. Oh yeah, thank you for that. I got a little green screen issue I didn't realize. Thank you. Let me fix my green screen. I don't know what's up with that. That's on this side. Why is it doing this? The lights are on all the way. Let me fix my green screen really quick and then we'll get up in the air. Thank you, Infinite Fireman. Let's see here. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Let's see. I got to go to filters. Chroma key. See, this is what I get for messing with stuff off stream. There, that should fix it. There we go. That's better. A little bit better. I can still see part of the green, but I'll fix it later. So let me scroll back up to the top. Nova Stuff, are you here? You can go ahead and say hello.
Yes, I am. Hi. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are.
Nice. Everyone hearing Nova stuff loud and clear? Good deal. So I'm going to scroll back to the top of chat. Welcome everyone in, and then we'll start on our journey. I'm in the Beaver, but again, fly what you want to. Infidel Fireman was first in chat almost always. Welcome in, Infidel Fireman. I told Infidel Fireman he's becoming oh shoot, my Gibbo Ireland. Infidel Fireman's becoming my Gibbo Ireland. He is to me what Gibbo Ireland is to Two-Tone Murphy. Just a huge help behind the scenes. So thank you for that, Infidel Fireman. Also, Tam the OG, thank you for the resub. 24 months. How has it been 2 years already? I mean, but how are you almost, however old you are? 29. How are you 29 years old already? What? Lee McKilla Mike, good morning. Welcome in also. Good to see you as well. And let's see here. Aussie Holden fan, welcome in. Good to see you, our friend from Australia. Really nice to have you here. Uncle B Sim Channel here as well. Let me give Uncle B a shout out. Uncle B Sim Channel is a great streamer. Really very engaging with this community. Great guy, really awesome guy. Go give him a follow also, Uncle B Sim Channel. Uncle B was the third pilot in ParaSox Air. Airlot Doc also here. Welcome in, Airlot Doc, a fellow streamer, good friend of the community also. Good to see you as well. DCM, always bringing in the coffee and donuts. Welcome in once again, DCM. And Paradox, DH Paradox, I am so sorry. I don't think I've welcomed you. DH Paradox, a fellow streamer. DH Paradox focuses mostly on American Truck Simulator, but also does some flights periodically. He was a guest on my podcast, and he also has a podcast of his own called HHT. Welcome in. Skip, good to see you as well. Welcome in. Happy Saturday, my friend. Really nice to see you as well. Saragon, welcome in also. I totally understand about not being able to fly along. No worries. I appreciate the lurk. Sergeant Staff is also here. What's up, Staff? Sergeant Staff is an awesome flight sim streamer. He is doing a series of Great Lakes shipwrecks. Really interesting series of streams he's doing. Spends a lot of time researching, has real life pictures and information about those shipwrecks. So go give him a follow. Check that out. Who else is here? Zero Tadpole. What's up, Zero? Good to see you. How are you doing? It has been a long time. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna fix my green screen a little bit more. It is bugging me. Sorry. Give me just a second, and then I promise we'll get up in the air. With green screens, you have to have a lot of light on the green screen, or it does show up as a seam on your background. So just know that. And apparently my light, I guess my monitor is casting a shadow on my green screen. Oh, nice, Zero. Jump in, please do. Sergeant Staff's flying Alaska stuff today. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and return the drone to my plane, which I already have running. Should be, yes. Yeah, my plane's been sitting here at idle. Let me check my fuel. Let's go ahead and refuel. There we go. And I'm gonna taxi out to the water, and then we'll take off. So today's flight plan, let me show you that really quick. It's just pretty much, again, a lot over the Pacific Ocean. So from here, we're gonna fly to a series of smaller islands on our way to this big island. I can't remember the names of these things. There's a lot of waypoints as we fly around the final island right here that were actually in Little Nav Map. So I said, hey, if they're in Little Nav Map, they must be pretty interesting. So we'll check those out along the way. That's our plan for today. A little bit of flying over the Pacific to begin with, and then making our way to some islands. Oh, nice. Going to the racetrack tomorrow. Oh, very cool. Very cool. That sounds awesome, actually. You going to breakfast? That's what your wife informs you? Well, Sergeant Staff, you got to do what the wife informs you for sure. Some of my socks of the day. I've got my Kaharia mom socks. These are hand knitted socks from streamer Kaharia. Her mom made them for me, and they came all the way from Austria, hand knitted, and they are mismatched. Multicolored striped socks. Thank you for that. Hey, Curtain's Easy. Welcome in again, my friend. Kurt, I saw you streaming last night right when I was sitting in bed about to lay down and go to sleep when I saw your go live. I apologize I wasn't in your stream last night. But y'all, Kurt Deasy is a fellow flight sim streamer. Great guy. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Show him some support. How you doing, Kurt? Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. All right, in the plane we go. I'm flying the Beaver. Y'all fly what you want to fly. Oh, Salima Kilo Mike. What you need is FSU ICP. It's free. It's an app, and then LRM landing rate monitor. If you click on the link, let me. Oh, Airlot Dog, thank you for joining. PSA, Beaver Fever. I do. I like Beaver. So click on this link right here, and it will tell you pretty much what you need. Oh no, you got disconnected midstream, Kurt. That sucks. Thank you, Airlot Doc, for joining. But yes, Lima Kilo Mike, I'll be glad to help you as well if you need help with it. It took me a minute to figure out how to do things. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, no worries, Lima Kilo Mike. Can it be installed to your iPad? So it's got to be linked to Flight Sim. So it has to be on your PC, if I'm not mistaken. Bieber Fever, just like Justin Bieber. Oh man, okay, all right, I got to get up in the air. Let's see here. Part brake off. Wait a minute, is the part brake off? Yes, okay. I'm gonna taxi out to the water and then we'll get up in the air. It is a virtual airline, Zero Tadpole. Yes, it is. Yeah, Holden, no problem at all. From my understanding, it's PC only because there are a couple apps you have to have that track your flights. So basically, it's a virtual airline. You can track your flights, and as an owner of a virtual airline, I get to see people's flights and how many miles you have and all that. Honestly, I'm still learning, so I don't know everything about it. So I could be wrong, but Infinite Fireman gave me the idea of doing it. So I played around with it some yesterday and got it set up, but I still got a lot to do. Like a logo and all that stuff. We'll get there eventually. What virtual airlines? It's called ParaSox Air. So I just set it up yesterday, PSA. There we go. That'll take you to it. It's ParaSox Air. And I'm going to go ahead and get up in the air. Speaking of air, anyone that would like to join in and fly along with us, please feel free to jump in and fly. No requirement to do that. But if you'd like to fly along with us, no rules, just flight is how I do it. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to is what that means. Lima Kilo Mike hit apply. I hope you get the job. You will get the job. Yes, it is all free. Everything is free. FSU IPC is on flights. No, is on just flight for a price, but I got it for free on the FSU IPC website. So don't pay for it, y'all. It is free. We got really rough winds today out here. So it may take me just a minute to get my plane trimmed, although this plane flies really well in rough winds. Nice, Kurt Deasy, no problem. Feel free to jump in whenever you want to. Yes, Airlock Doc, I am going to do a premium. I am going to do the premium. Is the virtual airlines no rules, just flight is in a casual? Yes, it is. It is a casual virtual airlines, the Aries. Yes, it is. Welcome in also, Aries. So Airlock Doc, I did go to become a premium member last night, but I just never did finish it because my wife wanted to do some online Christmas shopping. But yes, I do plan on becoming a premium member, which does give some other goodies to us. There we go. So now we have 6 pilots. No, Lima Kilo Mike. I thought the same. I really did. I thought the same, but no, it's for any saving all the puns for the Discord, not the stream. No problem, Airlock Doc. It is fine. Either way, I like them on stream too, but no, that's cool. Oh, I need to put my, there we go. Put my rudders up and we're good. You know, although there's not a whole lot to see out here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, it really is beautiful with the sunrises. And so once again, I've got Nova Stuff has graciously volunteered to give his time to be voice on these tours. So he's going to be like our vocal tour guide. And Nova Stuff, anytime you have something to say, just jump in and say it.
Okay, actually, I can say a little bit about the island we're leaving right now, Nihoa.
Yes, please do.
Its jagged outline gives it the name Nihoa, which is Hawaiian for tooth. And the island is about 171 square acres and surrounded by 142,000 acre coral reef, which is kind of interesting. It's also known as Bird Island or Mokumanu, and the tallest of the 10 islands uninhabited in the uninhabited northwestern Hawaiian Islands chain.
Wow.
And the next island we're going to be coming up to, or atoll, as an island, I guess, is Mount Kaula. And I'll say more about that when we get there.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, Airlock Dot, the Beaver, I flew it last week, and man, it sucked through all 3 tanks really quick. I had I actually did an emergency landing in the water, and someone had to bring me fuel to refuel. So yes, it likes the fuel for sure. Oh, wrong button. So 20 manifold pressure, really? Okay. And then 2,000 RPM. Yeah, I'm gonna have to speed back up a little bit now. gain some altitude, and then I'll throttle back down a little bit. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that it was 3 separate tanks. Initially, I thought it was the center was pulling off all tanks, and then it was left and right if you wanted to do that. I didn't realize it was 3 separate tanks that you had to switch until I almost ran out of fuel on my last stream. So thank you for that. Love the plane though. I almost like it as much as I like the Cessna 172. And that's saying a lot. Yes, it is a gas hog for sure. I really like it though. It's an awesome plane. Yeah, we got 32 knot crosswinds right now. Oh, good deal. You worked it out, Aussie. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, airlock dock. I was totally shocked last week when I flew it. We had really rough gusty winds, and it handles it like a champ. I was really, really shocked. Yes, it's easy to trim it out. Great plane. Very, very well done.
You know, one of the things that's kind of interesting about these islands is that similar to Galapagos, you get species of birds and flora and fauna that are only specific to this particular location. So you'll find things on these islands that are only you can only find at this one particular location, and I found that was pretty interesting.
Oh wow, that is pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't realize that either. And I'm sure there's a lot of scientific studies and stuff done on all these islands because they are so unique. I don't have it yet, Airlock Dock. I need to get it. I just keep on forgetting. I know it's free. I do need to get that though, so I can get the big wheels. No problem, Airlock Dock. Oh, actually, I do have that. That's right. I bought the 40th anniversary pack. Yes, I do have that, actually. Forgot about that. Yeah, Uncle B, really all I had was the island names to go on to begin with, but once we get to the final island of today, there will be airports from now on for the rest of the time. Oh, hi there, Otto. I didn't realize Otto was with us today. Everyone say hello to Otto. Kind of a quiet guy. He won't let me get rid of him either. Oh man, he's like, I ain't going nowhere. Oh, nice. Get an F-35B going and fly out of PHPA and meet me over the water. Yeah, do that, Uncle B. That'd be awesome. Oh, wow. Kurt Deasy. That's awesome. So I'm a big guy. And I had a hard time finding a gaming chair that would support me, just being honest. So I spent about $50 on a chair, got a lifetime warranty, and it has paid for itself. I've had to use the lifetime warranty a couple times, and they actually sent me a brand new chair less than a month ago because the base broke. Oh, nice. So Nova stuff. I see Holden fan is saying, can you ask him about the status from the last volcanic eruption on the Hawaiian Big Island? He was there in 2017, felt all the volcanic vibrations, and was there the year before the eruptions. Now, Nova stuff used to live in Hawaii, but does not live there currently, so he may not know this, but I'll turn it over to you.
Well, yeah, I haven't been to the island since 1977, so I've been away for a while. I lived there for 14 years. As far as the current status of Hawaii and the eruptions, I haven't really been keeping up with that, unfortunately. So I wouldn't know that. I think they are currently worried about Mauna Loa, which is not erupted for a while. But other than that, unfortunately, I don't know about the any current eruptions right now.
Gotcha. Thank you. I will say this, it's really easy to get this plane trimmed, but if you mess with the throttle at all, then it's right back to, which it should be, right back to trimming it all over again. So I noticed I was losing altitude, so I had to throttle up just a little bit more. My plan was to fly at around 100 knots. So if you're just joining us today and you'd like to fly along with us, feel free to jump in and fly with us. No rules, just flight is how I do it. That means fly what you want to and fly how you want to. We're on Southeast Asia server. Right now there is no closest airport because we're in the middle of the Pacific, but feel free to send a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'll accept that request and then you can just spawn in on us. Or if you're friends already with someone that's in the group, you can also spawn in on them as well. Disco Stew is here. What's up, Disco Stew? Gas Max, Crunch, Zero Tadpole, Nova Stuff, Lima Kilo Mike, or Cappy Stick, one of the two right there. Flashing their lights at me. Infinite Fireman right there. Nice. That is probably Lima Kilo Mike then. And I say that because Lima Kilo Mike and Cappy Stick are the two of the best formation flying pilots that I know of in Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, this is so gorgeous, flying into the sunrise. What's up, Disco Stu? Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday, my friend. Wraithcat is here. Welcome in, Wraithcat. Are you pretty much recovered from your bout with COVID, Disco Stu? Marcosti, thank you for the follow. All good, nice. Thank you so much for that follow, Marcosti. I know I probably just destroyed your username. Sorry about that. But welcome in, welcome to the channel. If you'd like to fly along with us, if you're a flight simmer, feel free to. We are on Southeast Asia server. We are out in the middle of the Pacific on our way to the Hawaiian bigger islands. The best way I can tell you to find us is I've got a flight plan, or you can send me a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim and then just spawn in on us either way. But welcome in, good to see you. And thank you for the follow. Let's see here. I am, indicated is 80. 80 knots. My intent was to fly at around 100 knots, but it just ain't happening right now. Where does it show it on this plane though, just so I can make sure? Yeah, so actually it's more closer to 100 according to the aircraft. Yeah, Kurt's easy. Sorry. I like to fly kind of low and slow on these, even though we're just flying over the Pacific. But I do tend to fly low and slow. Yeah, Disco Stu, I really like the Beaver a lot. You just looked up Mauna Loa. We visited the Macadamia Nut Visitor Center. Absolutely loved it there. You're wanting to return back there for your third time in Hawaii. Oh, nice. Oh, similar climate to Australia. Oh, that's right, Airlock Doc. You have to spawn in near them. Yes, it does cause a CTD when you spawn in on somebody. So you can just spawn in close. Just click right beside the aircraft and that'll fix that. I've noticed that myself. Hope you got the swim vest on.
Well, I did a quick look of what's going on in Hawaii as far as volcano eruptions, and Kilauea is currently, there's an ongoing eruption in Kilauea,
oh, wow.
which is on the Big Island, and that has been ongoing for a long time, off and on. And when I was a kid, I went over there and it was erupting, and we couldn't do the tour because there was too much sulfur in the air, and we had to turn around in the bus. But there's the crater's known as Halali'i crater, and that's on the Big Island. And when we get to that, I'll be able to give you more. Well, we won't do the Big Island today, but in the future I'll have a lot more information on that when we get there.
Nice, thank you for that. And Cyber Tiger, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Cyber Tiger, a fellow flight sim streamer. Good to see you. Oh, what time of day? So I usually roll it back several times once the sun comes up and it just is like blinding. Right now though, 6:26 a.m. is where I'm at. But once it gets up high enough to where everything's just kind of washed out, I'll roll it back to just before sunrise. Just trying to trim it where I'm going to stay at right at 1,000 feet altitude. So another thing about the virtual airlines is FsHub has daily challenges that you can do, not tied to any one virtual airline, but there's daily challenges. So yesterday it was like a 77 nautical mile hop that I did, and it wasn't really a challenge, it was just a fun flight. Oh, nice. This goes through. That's pretty cool. What does my fleet include? You mean on the, so I don't really know, Kurt Deasy. I'm not that familiar with the virtual airlines, but pretty much I think the way it works is anything you fly or anything I fly is considered a part of the airlines. So I hardly ever fly airliners, although I do plan on recreating my flight to Flight Sim Expo sometime before the expo. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it includes everything. Yeah, thank you, Kurt Deasy. I'm thinking about even changing my livery a little bit to include ParaSox Airlines with some sort of logo. But man, commissioning artists is so expensive. The Thunder Chickens, that's hilarious. Yeah, so Kurt, that's what I'm thinking about. I've got a lot of liveries already that are just the, you know, not for this one yet, but that are the purple with the mismatched socks and the Scruffy Tam logo. But I am thinking about doing a pair of socks, like para and then a sock in the middle and then socks after that. I got to talk to an artist, but like I said, commissioning artists can be expensive, and I'm trying to put back every penny I can for Flight Sim Expo. So we'll see. Art inflation too, right, DCM? Well, I mean, I've had a couple people that have been really nice and have done stuff for a donation, but I really feel bad doing that. I would rather, you know, someone give me a price and let me pay them. So if you're just joining us and you'd like to fly along with us, feel free to. No rules, just flight is how we do it. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. We're flying over the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, Kurt, I think you did too. No, wait, did you do it in, I think you did it in Xbox, not in Flight Sim, Kurt. Be sure you do it in Microsoft Flight Sim. And so send me a friend request. Anybody can send me a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm Scruffy Tam everywhere. With one F, Scruffy Tam. I'll accept it, and then you can find me on the world map and spawn in close to me. And we're on Southeast Asia server. There's Cappy Stick. I had one of the biggest group flights I've ever had. Dane Flats. Dane Flats, my name. Flight Simulator, my game. What's up, Dane? Welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And Dane, if you would like to fly along with us, feel free to. We're on Southeast Asia server. And we are, wow, I really don't have an easy way to tell you where we're at, except you can send a friend request in the sim and spawn in on me. That's really weird, Kurt. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Super Typhon, good morning. How are you doing? Happy Saturday to you, Super Typhon. Well, that's a good question, Holden. So Nova Stuff, do you know, since the 2017 Kaula volcano has it grown in size? Do you know? And I think he may not know, because he did say he was gonna research that and let us know some more information about it.
Well, the Kilauea volcano is always growing land, so it's continued, and when it erupts, the lava rolls off into the ocean and starts creating more land. So, I'm sorry, is that what you were kind of getting at?
Yeah, I think that is what he was asking.
Yeah, I understand there's even a new island being formed off of the big island of Hawaii. And what happens is there's the Pacific Plate, and there's a hot spot on the Pacific Plate, and what happens is the lava comes up through the Pacific Plate, and that's what's been forming the Hawaiian chain, and it gradually has been moving, I think, to the east. So it causes, more, it's basically growing more territory every time the lava comes up through the plate and forms more islands.
That's pretty cool. So Dane Flats, that is Nova Stuff on voice for us today. Nova Stuff has graciously volunteered to jump in voice and give us some information about Hawaii. He used to live here. It's been a while since he has lived here, but still he knows more than I do about this area, and that helps. So I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, he was meaning the crater size. Is the crater size grown any?
Oh, I think the crater size is going to be the same. I don't recall that the crater size has changed, but the lava flows out of the crater and then it creates more land. So, but the crater itself, I believe, stays pretty much the same.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Dane is a streamer. Thank you, Super Typhon, for telling me that. Beelzy, welcome in. Also, how are you doing? Dane Flats, thank you for the follow. Also, Beelzy Official is another streamer. Does variety over on his channel. Long time member of the community here. Good to see you, Beelzy. Hope you're doing well. Go check out Beelzy. Go check out Dane. I gotta follow Dane Flats myself really quick. There we go. Thank you for that follow, Dane. I hope you're doing well. You know, it's really wild. Every time I think I have met most of the flight simmers in Twitch or on Twitch, I realize that there's a lot of people I haven't met, like Kurt, like Dane. I got raided with over 100 people on Thanksgiving Eve that I didn't know. I mean, it's amazing. You fly CRJ, nice. So I'm not an airliner streamer. I do like airliners. Yeah, do that, Kurt Deasy. I think that's why, because you need to add me in the sim. Awesome, Beelzy. I'm doing really well. So Dane, I have flown the airliner one time. I just love GA. I love general aviation. It's kind of my thing on my channel, but I do enjoy watching everything that's flight sim related. Disco Stew, I totally, yeah, DCM, it was amazing. I had more people in my channel for a longer period of time than I've ever had before Thanksgiving Eve. It was amazing. Jonatar, thank you for the follow. Also, I appreciate that. Jonatar 423. Very windy. Yes, it is, Airlot Dog. Disco Stew, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, Dane, I'm all about it, man. I'll be in your channel. I love all things aviation, so whether it's airliners or what. Thank you for the sock command. So for those of y'all that are new to the channel, yeah, Cyber Tiger, if you spawn in on somebody, it will CTD. So spawn in right beside somebody and that'll fix that. One thing about me in real life, I always wear crazy mismatched socks. I do wear crazy mismatched socks on stream as well. I am the only streamer that I have seen that has a dedicated sock cam. So if you ever wonder what socks I'm wearing, type in !socks. I'll turn on my sock cam, my sock light, and show you my socks of the day. So these are hand knitted socks by Kaharia. Many of y'all know Kaharia. She's a fellow flight sim streamer. Her mom saw my stream one day and said, hey, I need to knit him some socks. So these are my multicolored, hand knitted, mismatched socks. Thank you for that, Dane. What's up, JP? Welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing well. We're flying in Australia today. Australia? What? Hawaii. We're flying to Hawaii today. I know. I don't know. I'm just so used to. It is early in the morning, Kurt. Yes, it is. So on Sunday evenings and Thursday evenings, I fly in Australia. And then on Saturday mornings, I do something a little bit different. And yes, I totally said Australia when we're in Hawaii. Maliki, I have no idea. What's up, Rafe Cat? How are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, Milikiliki Maka.
That's Merry Christmas.
Oh, is it really? Cool. Thank you.
Mele Kaliki Maka.
Thank you for that Nova stuff. We've got a few people flying along with us today. Nice little crowd. Yeah, Airlock Dock, there are no airports until we get to the bigger island, and then I think I've included 2 airports there. No, unfortunately, because there are no airports until we get to that last one. PHLI is the only, or no, PHPA and then PHLI. Other than that, it's just bush. I know, right? I probably will, Holden. Yep, I probably will. So I have started my own airline thanks to Infidel Fireman for giving me that little shove to do it.
Gadget, what's up, Gadget?
Gadget, thank you for dropping the base. Gadget FPV is another fellow flight sim streamer. Good to see you, Gadget. Oh, I did. I posted the plans in Discord. The plan should be in Discord in Sky Vector form and in, let me double check. I thought I did. Yes, I've got the Sky Vector flight planned and the PLN in my Discord. No worries. That would be funny. Gadget, hope you're doing well, man. Gadget FPV, a fellow flight sim streamer, very, very engaging individual. I really enjoy Gadget's channel. Good to see you, Gadget. I think I met Gadget on a raid. I raided Gadget one day. Really good to see you, Gadget. Hope you're doing well. Nice, Billsy. I look forward to the day that you start streaming flight sim. That would be amazing. Not quite time to switch tanks. We're getting close, but not quite. So Kurt Deasy, were you able to, I haven't seen it pop up. Did you send me a friend request? Oh yeah, Gadget. I try to lurk in a lot of people's streams. I'm not always able to actively talk because, you know, with family stuff and work and everything, but I do try to lurk at least in people's channels. What am I flying? I'm in the Beaver. What's up, Andy Rocks? Good to see you again. Welcome in. We're flying the Beaver tonight. So Cyber Tiger, are you trying to spawn in on somebody or are you spawning in beside? Because if you try to spawn in on somebody, it will CTD now. So just, okay, Kurt, awesome. So spawn in next to somebody instead of spawning in on them or in the general area. Try that, Cyber Tiger. That's something that Sim Update 11 gave us, was CTDs when you spawn in on somebody. Or at least for me, that's been the case. Beside and on top. Wow, okay. Try just in the general area, Cyber Tiger, without really being close to anybody and see if that does anything. And that's all I have for you. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. It is beautiful. Sparky Pilot, what is going on? Y'all, everyone give Sparky Pilot a huge congratulations for making affiliate. Sparky Pilot hit affiliate yesterday. Go give her a follow and give her a big congratulations for hitting affiliate. I'm so excited. So happy for Sparky Pilot. Yeah, Disco Stu, I think you got lucky because most people are getting CTDs when they spawn in on somebody. A different continent. Hat Trick, what's up, Hat Trick? Good to see you. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. A billion? A billion what? Did I say a billion something, Dane Flats? Because when I'm streaming, there's no telling what you might hear me say. I get so involved in chat that I just, anything, no telling what I might say. There we go. So Kurt Deasy's friend request did come through. Anyone else that would like to send me a friend request, feel free to. Sparky, I went to your channel to sub you this morning, I think it was, or maybe yesterday. Oh, no. She didn't get a billion. No. So be sure you do all your onboarding now, Sparky, for affiliate so we can start subbing you. But really happy for Sparky. So I did create my own virtual airline yesterday, thanks to Infidel Fireman for giving me that push and for helping me with it. The name of the airline is ParaSox Airline, PARASOX, and Infidel Fireman just posted a link to it. So if you're interested in joining the airline, virtual airline, I'm still learning about it. I don't have everything set up yet for it, so I'm still learning, but it's really cool. I'm enjoying it way better than I thought I would. So this is very similar to Two-Tone Murphy's Firefly Air, but nowhere near as sophisticated yet. Nowhere near. So if you're wondering what in the world we're doing today, why are we just flying over open water, right? Well, I've got floats at least. But we're flying the Hawaiian Islands. I started with the remotest of the Hawaiian Islands, and we're slowly making our way to the big islands. Got a nice crowd of people here. Oh, Cyber Tiger did make it in. It looks like. You're welcome, Sparky. Glad I could help. I love helping other people, especially new streamers, build their channel, because I know it's hard when you first start out. So I've always said that I wanted to give back to the community. Devil Dude, thank you for joining ParaSox Air also. Oh, you know what else I did yesterday? Again, with help from Infidel Fireman, I submitted a request for me to be a speaker at Flight Sim Expo. Yes, Sparky did get her sport pilot's license. Yes, she did. The same day that she hit affiliate, if I'm not mistaken, or the same day she hit 50 followers. Oh yeah, BLZ, trust me, there is a learning curve to it. So you will crash many times, but if you're like me, you're gonna fall in love with it rather quickly. So yeah, I haven't heard back, of course, from the Flight Sim Expo yet about whether or not they've accepted my submission to speak and what it's going to be about, but it's going to be a panel. What I want it to be is a panel discussion about I'll just wait. When I hear from them, then I'll tell you more about it. But I'm excited about it. Hopefully I'll have the opportunity to speak at Flight Sim Expo. Thank you, Sparky. I appreciate that. Congratulations to you. And thank you to everybody who came in to my stream Thursday, Thanksgiving Eve, not Thanksgiving Eve, Thanksgiving evening. It was an absolutely incredible stream. I had more people for a longer period of time in my stream than I've ever had before. And that was just mind blowing. So thank you to everybody who came in, whether it was in on a raid or whatever. Just thank you for everybody for the support. It was really, really awesome. Hey, Topple, thank you for the door knock troll. Oh, nice. Cool. Good to see you, Topple. Welcome in. Topple is a good friend of the FS Thunderbirds. Good to see you, Topple. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Although, that's right, y'all celebrated Thanksgiving a few weeks ago. Victor. Uncle B, thank you for the sound alert. So flying along with us, we got Infidel Fireman, we got Crunch, Disco Stew, Gas Max, Lima Kilo Mike, Cappy Stick, Airlock Doc, Zero Tadpole, Uncle B, Tankies, Kurt Deasy has made it in, Glenn Bateman, Tiger, Nova Stuff, and Wraith Cat all flying along with us this morning. Thank you for joining in the group flight. Devil Dude, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the virtual airline also, Devil Dude. So my socks of the day are hand knitted socks that Kaharia, a fellow flight sim streamer, her mom saw my stream one day, saw that I always wear crazy mismatched socks. She hand knits socks. Now they live in Austria, y'all. Austria. I'm in the United States. her mom wanted to hand knit me some socks, so she hand knitted me 2 pairs of socks. One mismatched, one that do match, but I always mismatch them anyways. So these are my hand knitted striped socks by Kaharia's mom. Oh, thank you, Sparky. I love them too. They're really cozy, very warm socks. I know, Cajun, it was really nice of her, and she sent some really awesome Austrian chocolate as well. And I mean, I'm never gonna turn down chocolate. Hey, Topple, thank you for the applause. Cyber Tiger, way behind, no problem. Gonna join up on my left wing. Nice, Kurt Deasy. Yeah, Sparky. It was, I can't remember what it was, but oh my gosh, like they were amazing, amazing little chocolates. Hey, Art Hunter Vera. Speaking of artists, there's Art Hunter Vera, who is the artist who's created most of the art in my channel. Not my liveries, but most of my emotes. All of my emotes except the follower emotes, and anything else you see artist-wise in my channel was created by Art Hunter Vera. How are you doing, Vera? What is my Xbox Live name? It is Scruffy Tam, but hat trick, send it in Microsoft Flight Sim. It's Apple, enjoy your breakfast. Hopefully it's more than chocolate. Art Hunter Vera is also a FsHub. Art Hunter Vera is also a fellow streamer. Just chilling before some Pokemon. Nice. Let me give Art Hunter Vera a shout out, my good friend. A minute, there we go. There's Art Hunter Vera, a shout out. A very talented artist. If you're looking for emote work, hit Art Hunter Vera up. She does an amazing job. I always have to Art Hunter Vera, you know that.
Hello.
Hey Topple, thank you for the lurk while you go eat some breakfast. So we still got a good little ways over the Pacific before we reach our next island. Oh, thank you, Art Hunter Vera. I was amazed at the views that got on my oh yeah, Airline Doc, I switched tanks a little while ago. So I've drained one of my tanks, and I'm good on the next one. So I switched to this tank, so I'm good. Thank you, Airline Doc, for the reminder though. But I was surprised at how the YouTube short that I made of that did. It blew up really quick, and then it died off really quick too. Hey, there's Kurt Deasy joining up. Goosey's mega fan, welcome in. Good to see you. You can finally fly your kittens. Been keeping you busy. Nice. This one does not, Dane. I'm really surprised that this plane doesn't do that, because every other plane I've ever flown, it does cause that. But if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me that knows better. All the tanks are in the body; they're not in the wings. So I think that makes the difference in weight distribution in this plane, so it doesn't tilt like the other planes do. Farah, so thank you for the sock command. Today's socks were hand knitted socks by a fellow flight sim streamer. Her mom saw my stream. Her mom makes custom hand knitted socks. So she saw my stream one day and hand knitted me a pair of socks. These are hand knitted, custom, mismatched, striped socks, courtesy of Kaharia, a fellow flight sim streamer, her mom. Deplete your tanks back to front. Okay, thank you. I don't even know where I started, to be honest with you. Let's see. I started on, yeah, I started in the rear. Okay, so you go with the rear, the center, and then the front. Okay, so I'm doing it right. Gotcha. Thank you, Wraithcat. Y'all, we have 27 knot crosswinds from the left. I'm gonna turn just a little bit to the right, because I'm off my flight plan to the left just slightly, so I'm gonna turn to the right just a little bit to re-intercept my flight plan. And y'all, fly what you want to. If you want to fly along with us, fly whatever you want to and fly however you want to. I've literally had people do aerobatics right in front of my plane before, and I've had people buzz me at like Mach 1 or 2. So I just want you to fly what you like to fly. Be happy flying. No rules, just flight is how I do it here. Which server? We are on Southeast Asia, Hat Trick. Man, these winds. So I've got my plane. You can see how my plane's tilted. And right now I'm just going straight. Airspeed, I'm flying at just under 100 knots. It is a lot of fun doing the buzzing. Yes, it is. Yeah, Infinite Fireman did scare the crap out of me one time in the F-16. I remember that. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was in the Grand Canyon.
BCM, thank you for dropping the base.
Oh yes, crabbing it big time, big time. We've got 27 knot gusting side crosswinds. It's absolutely crazy out here with the winds. I see Holden fan, thank you for the Mario death sound alert.
Nervous?
Yes.
First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
Oh wow, got a lot of people flying along now. A lot of people formation flying too. I'm always impressed by the people that can formation fly with me, because I am not the straightest. Okay, here we go. The formation flying people, sorry. I'm about to accept a friend request. And there they go. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, Dead Man is you. Nice. Nice. Welcome in. It's bad when you have to look out the side window to see what's in front of you. Yes, it is. I'm just about intercepting the flight plan now, the flight path. So my next stream will be tomorrow evening. We'll be in Australia, Sunday evening in Australia, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is 1 a.m. Zulu time. Oh, that's the Spruce Goose. Yeah, those are humongous planes. I'm not sure what that is Australian time. It's usually in the middle of the evening for you guys. No, Australian time, it's in the morning, mid-morning. So it should be, what time is it for you right now, Holden? Right now, I think it's in the middle of the night for you, right? Right, Holden? I think. Okay, 12:10 a.m. Okay, so that'll be, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, so it'll be around 11 a.m. then. It'll be 11 a.m. Monday for you. Oh wow, Airlock Dock, that is strange. Not sure why it does that. Oh, Holden, you're at work then? Yeah, so that'll be Sunday evening for me, but it'll be Monday morning for you. This goes through. All right, now I'm finally where I wanted to be on the flight plan. I'll try to hold the line now. Airlock Doc, how's that graphics? Okay, gotcha. I just read. I was about to ask you how the graphics card's going. Yeah, sorry about that, Holden. Oh no, Disco Stew, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I've made references to that myself, so no worries at all. So starting 2 weeks from tomorrow, our semester at school will be over. We'll still have 2 more weeks after that we have to be at work in our office planning for the spring semester. But I'll have more time to stream then because I won't be teaching. So December is going to be a time that I'm really going to hit it hard on streaming again, like I did last December. So be expecting, I've got to come up with a stream schedule for December. And then once we're through with work totally, it's 2 weeks that I don't have to work at all. I'm really going to hit it hard then too. So be on the lookout for a new stream schedule. And then starting in the spring, which is middle of January, my stream schedule should totally change all over again. Jay Dizzy, hi. Oh, happy flying. How you doing? Thank you for the first time chat. Appreciate that. Kurt, so I am an automotive technology instructor. I teach students how to diagnose and repair vehicles at a community college. So my background is for 7 years, I was a master technician with Mazda and Chevrolet. And then I went to work for a Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, GMC, everything, General Motors dealership. And I was a technician there for 7 years, specializing in electrical and drivability. So check engine lights and anything electrical. And then I was called back to the first dealership to become their service manager. So I ran that shop at the dealership for 14 years. And now I've been a teacher for a little over 5. Oh, nice, Holden. Dicky Geminix, did I say that right? Dicky Geminix, thank you for the first time chat. Also Jay Dizzle and Dicky Geminix, thank y'all for the first time chat. And let me invite you guys, if you're interested in flying along with us, feel free to. This goes to anybody. All my flights are completely viewer interactive. Feel free to jump in and fly. No rules, just flight. We're in Southeast Asia and we're in the middle of the Pacific right now. Zero, so I don't know that much about Fords, but I'll be glad to help if I could. You can, I mean, seriously, feel free to whisper me and I'll give you any help I can on a Ford. But as far as General Motors vehicles, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, GMC, Oldsmobile, Buick, from the late 1980s all the way to about the mid 2000s, I know them like I know myself. Yes, I love muscle cars, but I've never owned one. Fun fact, I'd love to, what I really want, my dream car, is what I had when I was younger, is a old school Volkswagen Bug. I had a killer Volkswagen Bug. It would pull the front wheels off the ground. When I take off from a stop, it was such a strong car. So one of these days, I keep saying I'm going to get me one of those. But yes, I do like muscle cars though. Ford's easy. Leave a bottle of whiskey and a pack of smokes in the front seat with the windows down and the keys in the ignition. Problem solved. Airlock Doc. That is accurate. Very accurate. I know all the acronyms on the Fords. First on race day is what a lot of the Ford fans say. I say fix or repair daily, or found on road dead. Oh yeah, Nova stuff. The old school Volkswagen Bugs were a blast. I owned two. I had one that was a 72 and one that was a 71. Wish I still had my 72. I had a highly modified. Freaking old rebuilt Dodge. Love it, Airlock Doc. Haven't seen that one yet. You're aware of the Fords? Sorry, and no, seriously, I don't found on rubbish dump. That's funny too. I don't have anything against any car manufacturer. I think they're all funny. I've seen some for Cadillac, Pontiac, you know. There's one for all of them. What's up, GTFC Zer? What's up, Zer? How you doing? Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. Oh, Nova stuff. Y'all had a 69 Bug, dude. Skydiver, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Sir, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Fiat is fixity and Tony. Love that. Love that. Ford circles on their problems. Love that too. You're French. Sir, welcome in. I'm in the United States, but welcome in. Are you a flight simmer? And also Skydiver. Thank you, Skydiver Rob. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, if you'd like to fly along with us, feel free to. Everyone's always welcome to fly. We're actually approaching a really tiny atoll, really small island on our way to the bigger islands of Hawaii is where we're at right now. But if you'd like to fly, jump on in and fly with us. Everyone's welcome to. You play Flight Simulator. Nice. Very cool. So Zer, if you'd like to join, we're on the Southeast Asia server. And the best way I can tell you to find us is to send me a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim and then spawn in on us, because there is no airport yet. And I'm losing altitude. Sorry. Zer, thank you for the follow. Had one trying to do a burnout in front of you at the traffic lights. Next minute, hear a bang, which I suspect was a blown engine with smoke coming out. Oh no, really? Where are you? Let me show you where we're at. Yeah, Airlock Doc, I do need to check my fuel. Thank you. So where we're at right now, Zer, is These are the main Hawaiian Islands. This is the main island of Hawaii right here. We are right here in the middle of the Pacific on our way to this island. I wish I had a better way to show you where we are. But if you just spawn in on us, if you send me a friend request in the sim, you feel free to do that also, and just spawn in on us. Most times I do have airport codes. No, you just got to look, Disco Stew. To my knowledge, there is no warning. You just got to keep watching your fuel tanks and switch when they get low. So yeah, I'm fixing to check mine. Oh, you know what? I still got plenty of fuel. Wow. I'm doing good. Okay. Oh, that was Little Nav Map. Yeah. Little Nav Map is amazing. I've used it since just about since day one as a streamer. Really helps with, that's my GPS that I look at while I'm flying. I rarely ever use the autopilot in a plane. I'm not that familiar with these things, the GPS units. By the way, my co-pilot today is autopilot. Y'all say hello to Auto. Nice little inverted flyover there. 150 nautical miles west of Papa Hotel Bravo Kilo. Thank you. There you go, Zer. So that's the closest airport is what Wraithcat just gave you. Thank you for that. It is from the airplane, from the movie Airplane. Yes, it is. I actually forgot I had autopilot with me. He keeps me company and helps me when I need it. Oh gosh, I am way off my flight plan again, y'all. So one thing about me as a streamer, I'm not the best pilot in the world. I'm really hard to formation fly with sometimes because I focus so much on chat that I'll end up way off my flight plan. And here I am floating away from my flight plan once again. Oh, was that you, Goosius, that was inverted? Dang, good job on that. Thank you, Airlock Doc. Normally, I'll have the airport code right here where it says none, but there are no airports out here where we're at right now. Soon we will have, but not right now. Also, I have started my own virtual airline called ParaSox. If you'd like to join the airline, type in PSA. I'll go ahead and add it. There we go. PSA. Oh, thank you, Infinite Fireman. If you'd like to join the airline, there's a link to it. Just click that link. It'll give you the information you need to join up with us. Right now we got 3 people flying along with us. I'm still learning about it myself. Not everything is set up, but it's something really cool, something that will give more engagement to the community. CC has jumped in with us. Thank you for jumping in, flying along. We got Uncle B with us. Gasmax is with us. Nova Stuff, Crunch, Infinite Fireman, Lima Kilo Mike. There's Capu Stick right there. Disco Stew, Glenn Bateman, Zero Tadpole, Airlock Doc, a lot of people formation flying. Wraith Cat, someone inverted. My Chemistry also here. And yeah, that's everybody. I think I covered everybody. What is my matricule? Yes, you do have to restart. Also, Lima Kilo Mike, you will need FSU IPC. So FSU IPC kind of connects the flight sim to landing rate monitor. You're headed to the final airport, no problem. You do have that installed. Gotcha. Sir, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what matricule is. Mine is November 9 ST. No, that's okay. November 9 Sierra Tango. I think it is Lima Kilo Mike. So that's my tail number, if that's what you're asking, Sarah. I'm sorry. But yeah, my airline name is ParaSox, PARASOX. Look behind me. Oh, nice. Very cool. PHBK, let me make sure. Yes, yes. Yes, we are going to Papa Hotel Bravo Kilo. Sorry it's so confusing. What? Too close for missiles, switching the guns, breaks out your deer rifle and a squirrel gun. We are Sir, usually my flight plans do have airports involved, but because there are no airports out here where we've been flying the really remote Hawaiian Islands, unfortunately it was difficult to create a flight plan that included airports. But after today, there will be airports involved.
So can I pop in about Kaula?
Yes, you can.
We're coming up on, okay, we're coming up on Kaula Island, also called Kaula Rock. It's a small crescent-shaped island, and the island is the top of a volcanic tuff cone that rests on a larger submerged shield volcano. A shield volcano is a volcano that is like it's like what it is. It's like a shield. It's not very high. It spreads out, and this particular island is the tuff cone, which is resting on top of that shield volcano, and the highest point of the island is 548 feet. And because of the island, because of the erosion, the island is slowly shrinking. So it may be gone one day, but it's uninhabited, and it's believed that no one ever lived here permanently, even though there was Native Hawaiians who visited it. There was 2 stone structures have been found near the summit, which might have been heiaus or ancient temple sites. And the U.S. Navy has been using it as a bombing target since 1952, and there's unexploded ordnance might still be on the island. So I'm not sure if they're still using it. I couldn't find out if they're still using it, but it has been used as a bombing target by the U.S. Navy.
Oh, wow.
So might not want to go there.
Definitely. Dang. Yeah, after you said uninhabited, I was wondering why it was uninhabited. Then, when you said that, it made perfect sense.
I think there's also not a water source there as well.
Makes even better sense. One of the islands that we visited, I think it was I can't remember the name of the island, but it was the island that had the big lake in the middle of it. It was saying that it was inhabited at one point, and one way that you could tell where the water was fresh in that lake was the residents would look for the birds going and drinking the water. And so wherever the birds were drinking water, they knew that area of water was fresh, is how they would tell. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, that's interesting, yeah.
Dane Flats reminds you of Bikini Atoll. Today's weather, heavy artillery. Today's weather is rough. We're getting a constant 25 knot side wind, crosswind, and I'm seeing a gust to almost 30. Whoa. Yeah, a vacation to this island would be a pretty good bang for your buck, right? Yes. Fragmented clouds. Hey, there we go. Our airport just popped in and just went away. But at least we're close enough to an airport now where it's showing up. So Papa Hotel Bravo Kilo. It's been a while since that has shown an airport, but that's the closest airport to us. Barking Sands. Oh, that's the name of the airport? Gotcha. I think it is, actually. I remember when I was making the flight plan, seeing that name. Goosiest mega fan, does the account you used to join the airline need to be the same email as the use? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Goosiest. Not that I'm aware of, anyways. An old Army airfield, that makes sense. Ooh, let me show you what I'm going to be doing probably next week. Look at my controls cam. We're going to be making Chex Party Mix next week. I got a lot of Chex Mix, Cheez-Its, and nuts. Yeah, that's our thing. It was used during World War II. Okay. So that may be where they... Oh, Crunch is over the island now. That may be where they took off from to do their bombing runs to this island that we're approaching right now, possibly. Oh, Zero. That stuff is so good. We make a ton, as you can tell, we make a ton of it. Oh, I love it. And we put a lot of wet meat for duck. What's happening? Thank you for the first time chat. Good to see you. I'm doing fantastic, Wet Mick. Doing really well. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's taken a while. It's really progressed. I started with an Xbox controller, and then I went with the Logitech G Series yoke and throttle, and then I just upgraded several months ago now to the Honeycomb. And I hope during Flight Sim Expo to score a good deal on some Charlie pedals. We'll see. Pedals are hard to get, Devil Dude, and I want the Charlie pedals, so I'm just gonna wait. Vomit, what's up, dude? How are you doing? So Flight Sim Thunderbird right there, Vomit with alert. Flight Sim Thunderbirds are a formation flying group on Microsoft Flight Sim. Sorry, I really struggled with that. I am Thunderbird number 8, and let me give us a shout out, the FS Thunderbirds. If you're interested in joining the Flight Sim Thunderbirds, we are taking applications to join the team. Stuck at work all day. Oh, you bought the Velocity 1 yoke at the Laystad flight event? Nice, Devil Dude, cool. So I was torn between the Turtle Beach and these. And I'm glad I got these. I don't know that much about the Turtle Beach because I've never had them, but that's awesome. You got the Velocity 1 joystick last Wednesday, getting used to it, sweet. So I've got the Logitech X56 joystick and throttle quadrant is what I bought, but I never use it. Goosey, so type in, actually, Infidel Fireman, I fixed my link. So if you type in oops, sorry. I know, I still don't. You're right, Airlock Doc, I don't. So there's a link to the FS Thunderbirds Discord and the website. Go there, and that's how you can apply to be a member of the Thunderbirds. Oh wow, X-Winger, really? I haven't really seen much negative about Turtle Beach. What really drew me to Turtle Beach and this was the trim wheel. I was looking for a trim wheel because the Logitech G series doesn't have that. And so that's what kind of drew me to this. Seen Turtle Beach? Heck yeah, Turtle Beach is good stuff from what I can tell. DCM, thank you for the door knock troll. So as you can see, the island is right up here. We're approaching it. Kurt's gonna go get some breakfast. See you at the next destination. No problem, Kurt. Thank you for being here. Oh no, Airlock Doc, as many times as he reminded me to check my fuel, you forgot to check yours. It does. I love the trim wheel. Thank you for the alert, Kurt Deasy. Sparky Pilot, I love the trim wheel. It's been a life changer for me. What's up, T-Mark? There was a great air show last weekend. Do you know if it was recorded to watch on demand? T-Mark, they are planning on putting it on YouTube. I was gonna download the VOD from Microsoft Flight Sim, but I didn't realize you can't download videos on demand of other people's channels. Wasn't aware of that, because I was gonna download all of them and stitch them together and then post it myself. But the plan is to post it on YouTube eventually. It does make a big difference, Sparky Pilot. It really does. Speaking of fuel, dang, I'm doing really good with fuel. It seems like I blew through the first tank, but I still have a half tank left. This tank must be the biggest of the 3 tanks that I'm on now. Oh, okay, yeah, Goosiest. You also have to be on PC because the jet that we fly, it's 100% customized. You cannot get the jet that we fly anywhere. So you do have to have PC because it's a custom jet. I know, right? DCM, exactly. Oh dang, Zero, you've only burned a quarter of a tank. Yeah, you know what, Lima Kilo Mike, I need to learn how to do that. I love electronics and I'm somewhat familiar with Arduino. So I really need to learn how to make my own stuff, but it's just a time thing. Oh, okay, Goosey. So yeah, I know you did, Lima Kilo Mike, you did. It's just a time thing for me, taking the time to do it. Prop stop spinning, switch tanks. Big clue, it gets quieter. Yes, for sure. All right, so here's our first, I guess our second, technically, island of the day. Yeah, Goosiest, it really is. But so now, not only am I a full-time instructor, so I do have a full-time job. I stream on Twitch, of course, and I do, you know, flight plans, which is time-consuming, y'all. To do flight plans and then post them everywhere is time-consuming. But I'm also taking classes on mechatronics plus family equals super busy. And wiring, I love electronics, so wiring is not a problem for me. I understand wiring and electronics. Okay, so I'm going to turn to a heading of 5-1 right on top of the island. I was thinking about landing here and taking a quick break, but I'm good. I'll probably wait till the next island to do that. Just stop eating and sleeping and you get some time for playing around with Arduino. Exactly, Mackenzie. Exactly. But you know, even when you would watch a Scruffy Tam DIY building stream, nice. Hey, I mean, I was surprised at the people that watched a Scruffy Tam playing around on a golf cart in Microsoft Flight Sim stream. Even when I do have time and I'm back here on the sim, what I end up doing is just getting in a plane and doing stupid stuff like flying wide open and just being stupid on it. So even when I have spare time, I'm not really the best time manager in the world. I'll grab my favorite golf cart or jet powered outhouse or rubber duck. Oh, this is a bigger island than what I thought it would be, actually. It hardly even shows up in the real world, like Google Maps. It hardly even shows up there. You think he'll drive there? Does Microsoft actually have houses rendered in this? Or are those just holes? No, okay, those aren't houses, thankfully. Okay, good. I was gonna say, please don't tell me that you've got houses modeled on this uninhabited island. This is a really, oh, you know what? Last time I streamed this, I actually made it a challenge for my viewers to try to land where y'all are landing right now.
Yeah, it is pretty small, only 158 acres, so it's not a very big island, and it's only about a little over 500 feet at its height. The top of it, it's only 500, a little over 500 feet.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is the Bomb Island, and I wonder if those cliffs are really sheer, like 500-foot sheer cliffs in real life. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, they very well could be. I'll check look at an actual photo of it, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, Dane Flats, that is Bomb Island right there. I hereby dub you Bomb Island. The F4 should ace that? Yes, it should.
Yeah, those are sheer cliffs there, for sure.
Nice.
I'm not sure if the sim shows it, but there's a big cave on the north side of the island, and it's called Shark Cave.
Oh, neat.
Or in Hawaiian, Kahalau'ola Shark Cave.
Nice. That would be neat to explore those caves. What really freaks me out though is the people that do the cave exploring, like where it's so tight that they have to manipulate their chests and stuff to fit in those tight spots. I would be terrified that the earth would shift just a little bit and crush me. See, the only caves this guy's exploring are the like 6 feet tall caves where I can stand upright and explore. Forget wiggling through a really tight spot. Yeah, exactly, Sparky. Not good to spelunk after a big dinner. Exactly, Nova Stuff. Yeah, X-Winger. I would be totally down for exploring a cave, but not a tight spot for sure. Nope. So I talked Thursday during stream about a book I'm reading. I love to read, y'all. I'm a big reader, always have been. As a kid, I would get in trouble for, after I went to bed, having a flashlight under my covers reading a book, is how much I love to read. So I'm reading a Stephen King novel now called Fairy Tale, and it's an amazing book. I wish it was more. I wish it didn't have all the words in it that it has. Like, it's got a lot of foul language in it, which I hate because my grandson would love this book. But it's basically this teenager has discovered a portal to another world through a well in the ground that's 150 feet deep, and then you walk a mile and then it opens up into this other world. Just really cool. Yeah, I used to have every Stephen King book. Devil Dude, it's not that I hate such words. It's just that there's a time and a place for it. Airlock talk. Unless the cave has a bad computer, Batmobile, and a bad entrance to Wayne Manor, you can keep your cave. I love that. Oh no, Cyber Tiger, your plane shut off and you don't know how to start it? That sucks. So here's the thing about cuss words or curse words or bad language, whatever you want to call it. My opinion, okay? My opinion is, yes, there is a time and a place for it, but people that use it commonly, like they're always saying F this and all that, when you really are upset about something, people aren't going to take you as seriously because you're already saying it. So my students, I never cuss. Hardly ever. You'll hardly ever in real life hear me say anything like that. But the times that I get upset at work and I do say something, you better believe the students are like, holy crap, Mr. King is mad. Anyways, that's my opinion on it. But again, it's just my opinion. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I mean, to each their own. And I'm still pretty good with fuel, actually. I still got some left in this tank, my rear tank, that I'll save in case I need it. No, it still won't start. Dang, Cyber Tiger. You're just, you're having troubles today. Oh, Zero Tadpole, if you're still here, I just got your whisper. You got bad cats. Your catalytic converter's bad. Don't worry about it. Keep on driving it, my friend. If you can get a piece of electrical tape and just tape the place on your instrument panel that covers that light up so you don't see it all the time. Oh no, Goosiest, you're gonna simulate all your engines cutting out in the Hercules? Wow. Yeah, Uncle B, I mean, I totally get it. And again, I'm not judging anybody for, you know, their language. I'm just saying most of the time, the reason why people use that language is to show that they're upset about something. And if you use it all the time, then when you really are upset, it doesn't have the same effect, is what I'm saying. Yes, Cappy Stick, he did. He did for what Charles Lindbergh did for the P-38 in the Pacific. Taught me how to maximize my fuel range. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thank you for that also. Although I will say I wanted to fly at around 100 knots, but I'm perfectly fine at 75 to 80. I mean, I've got plenty of time, so it's only when I'm in a time crunch that I like to fly a little bit faster. So yes, thank you, Airlock Doc. Cyber Tiger needs a mechanic. So yeah, Zero Tadpole, if you're still here, let me know if you're still here and I can tell you what you need to do. So welcome in everybody. If you're just joining stream, I'm Scruffy Tam and my streams are viewer interactive. If you'd like to fly along with us, feel free to jump in and fly. Everyone's welcome to fly what you want to and fly how you want to. I call it no rules, just flight. And we're flying the remotest of the Hawaiian Islands on our way to the Big Islands. Got a lot of people flying along with us today in a bunch of different planes. So there's Alienator that just landed the Hercules, Spruce Goose. We got My Chemistry, CC, Zero Tadpole. So many up here, they're all squished together. SSVD, Crunch, Infinite Fireman, Airlock Doc. Oh, there's Zero. Yeah, Zero's still flying along. Lima Kilo Mike, Disco Stew, Cyber Tiger, Cappy Stick, Wraith Cat, Glenn Bateman, all flying along today. I never got a total number of viewers that were flying along during my Thanksgiving stream, but I think that was probably my largest group flight. It was 30 something people, and that's a huge group of people flying along. Nice flyby there, Wraith Cat. You got to pin it to win. So I do have Nova Stuff in voice today, who has been a resident of Hawaii. It's been a while since he's been there, but I really appreciate him volunteering his time. And Cappy Stick, thank you for the idea of getting someone who's a resident of Hawaii, or has been a resident of Hawaii, to give us more information. Technically, the Spruce Goose was a ground effect vehicle because it only reached 70 feet. Yeah, it only flew for like 30 seconds, but it's really cool that we have the opportunity as flight simmers to fly that vehicle. And man, it is massive. You feel the need for speed. I just need more cowbell. That's all I need, more cowbell. Yeah, the Spruce Goose, yep. So no, the Spruce Goose never really did fly. It flew for 30 seconds, and that's my understanding, 30 to 60 seconds, I think, and that's it. Oh, you think there's a company that owns one that they take to Oscar? Oh, see, I didn't realize that. Oh, Cyber Tiger got his plane fired up. Cool. And I'm only going by what I'm told from viewers, that the Spruce Goose never did fly very far, and that was it. Yeah, do that, Kurt. Thank you. So anyone that's here, if you're interested, I did start my own virtual airline yesterday. It's called ParaSox Air. Let me send a link to more information about ParaSox Air. There you go. Get to the fight, stay in the fight, and then make it home. You don't do any of that if you blow it. If you blow, expend all your fuel before you get to the mission objective. Yeah, Cappy Stick, I've got to admit, until people like yourself and several others came into chat, I used to fly wide open throttle. It wasn't really too worried about fuel management. But it's really helped me as a flight simmer to stream it. And you guys really pushed me to be a better pilot. I've got a long ways to go, but really, I appreciate everyone's input to help me learn the ways of piloting a plane more realistically and properly. Speaking of realistically and properly, there's autopilot. Oh, I totally missed that airlock, Doc. Wait a minute. You got the F-14, thought it would make you feel like Maverick. You don't even feel like Goose. You feel like more like a Homer Simpson in it. Thank you. I totally missed that. Thank you, airlock, Doc. I don't know. Sorry, I totally overlooked it. Airlock Doc, it's so good to have you back. And I know just because of the time of day that I fly that you haven't been able to join like you used to, but it is nice. You always bring a smile to everyone's face, and I appreciate that. It's flying at like Mach 1.2 and you go external, it's like, duh, look at that. Cyber Tiger says, wait for me, I have little legs. I'm actually going to put it down. There's a lake. There's a lake right in the middle of this island. I'm going to put it down there and take a quick tea break and refill my water.
Murphy, do you want me to talk about the island before we break or after we break?
Let's do after we break. So I'm going to land right in the lake, and then when we come back, that'll be great.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. So if you're on floats, go ahead and land at the lake or in the lake. Is there a mechanic that can look at your plane while you're here? I mean, I'm a car mechanic. Yeah, we're going to land in the largest. Yes, thank you, Airlot Dot. Land in the largest of the lakes. Yeah, Kurt Deasy, I was thinking that it didn't really, that it's not a current plane that is flown. So thank you for verifying that for me. Joey, what's up, Joey Bolo? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Joey Bolo, another fellow flight sim streamer. Excuse me. Great engaging streamer. I really enjoy Joey Bolo's streams. Joey, I don't think you've been streaming much because Joey's got a newborn. Been busy with family stuff, but good to see you, Joey. Hope you're doing well. It was flown to Oregon. Nice. I didn't realize it was flown to Oregon. Well, I'll have to read up on it, so I'll be more informed of a streamer when it comes to that. Thank you for that information. So while we're on our, while I'm taking my potty break and refilling my water break, if you would like to, if you're interested in joining a virtual airline, ParaSox Air just went online yesterday. Typing in PSA in chat will get you the link to more information about it. No requirement, of course, to do that, but it is pretty cool keeping up with your flights. And I've actually got a radar map where I can look and see who's flying and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it way more than I thought I would. And thanks to Infidel Fireman for kind of giving me a little shove that way. I was joking with Infidel Fireman yesterday that he's becoming my Gibbo Ireland. Because when I'm not feeling creative, he comes up with really good ideas. There you go, Infidel Fireman, yes. Complete Freedom, what is going on? How are you, my friend? Complete Freedom is another fellow flight sim streamer, also another pilot in real life as well. The man is like blowing through pilot ratings in real life. Good to see you, Complete Freedom. And I was moved to Oregon via truck. Thank you, Wraithcat. Complete Freedom is one of the people that I've actually met in real life. So Complete Freedom lives near enough to me that he flies his plane to our local airport periodically. And so one day he texted me and said, hey, I'm at the airport if you want to come by. So I ran to the airport. It's like a half mile from me. Ran up there and met him. Really nice to meet him and his dad that day. Really cool. Good to see you, Complete Freedom. And Wraithcat, thank you. That does make me feel better that I wasn't just that I wasn't wrong about that. Daddy life is going well, dude. That's awesome. Yes, the Spruce Goose is an amazing plane. Yeah, it really is. This is the I keep on wanting to call it the Gopher. I don't know why I want to call it the Gopher. It's the Beaver. Scruffy, it's the Beaver, not the Gopher. But anyways, I really enjoy flying this plane almost as much as the Cessna 172, and y'all know how much I love that plane. Whoops. We got to get over this hill first, Scruff. Don't bring it down in the trees. Just dropped anchor. Nice. Bring my rudders down. Holy crap, I'm about to stall right into the trees. Gopher only if I don't butter the landing, right? Yes, it is the Gopher. If I don't butter it, then we're gonna burrow into the ground like a gopher would. Exactly. The de Havilland woodchuck falling up. Welcome back. Good to see you. That is 100% accurate. I'll take that as a good landing. And the applause, thank you for the applause. The first applause actually came from FsHub landing rate monitor. That's one of the things you can do with landing rate monitor. So I'm gonna just leave it right here for a minute. Actually, you know what? Will it? Yeah, I'm gonna taxi off to the shore really quick. Thank you, Complete Freedom. Oh, the water rudders go down after I land. Thank you for that information, Airlot Doc. I didn't realize that. Still learning stuff. Still learning the stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna sit right here. I won't be gone long. If it floats, it floats, right? Wraithcat, thank you for the 200 biddies. Uncle B, thank you for the F. And lift them before I make my takeoff run. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right, I'll be right back. Y'all enjoy talking amongst yourselves. Oops, wrong. Enjoy talking amongst yourselves. I meant to do this. Enjoy watching each other. There we go. I'm gonna bring my flaps back up too. And I will be right back. All right, I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Won't take me long. See you in a minute.
Hey there, buddy. It's just me again. Came into my mind last night, so I'm just checking in. It's been far too long now since I last saw you, my friend. So happy Christmas from me to you.
Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Hey there, buddy. It's just me again. I wonder what you're doing now. And if you're listening, I just wish there was some way things could have been different. But happy Christmas from me to you.
I am back. Hope you enjoyed that little blues Christmas music I got going on there. Yes, if you'd like to jump in and fly along with us, now's a good time to jump in. There is no airport right here where we're at, but you can send me a friend request in the sim. Excuse me, I'll accept it, and then you can spawn in on us. Bryce Allen, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. Kurt DC got a beaver. Joey Bolo, I think the fishing is really good here. All right, I'm gonna bring my plane over this direction, so I'll have plenty of water to take off from. Well, the winds are not cooperating with me, so I'm just going to take off. Nova Stuff, you can go ahead and talk about where we're flying whenever you're ready, sir.
Okay. Nihoa is where we're at right now, and actually it's a particularly interesting island because it's privately owned, and it's been privately owned by one family for over 150 years. They enacted a closed-door policy in order to create a cultural preservation site for Native Hawaiians. The Robinson family was able to purchase Nihoa from King Kamehameha in 1864 for $10,000.
Wow.
And I think that's around $300,000 in today's currency. Back in 1864, the Robinson family decided to restrict access of Nihoa. Its nickname, giving it the nickname Forbidden Island. Currently, there are approximately 100 to 200 residents on Nihoa, and they're all thought to be full-blooded Hawaiians, which is unusual. And it is the last place in Hawaii where Hawaiian is still spoken fluently as a predominant language. Nihoa is also home to the famous Nihoa seashell, which are made into necklaces and bracelets. And I guess it's the only kind of seashell type of jewelry or necklaces that you can insure, because I guess it's very expensive once it's once it's created into necklaces and bracelets. And the only inhabited village is Puuwai, where residents live simple life, getting around by walking or riding horses. And
wow, that's really cool. You know, even 300,000 in today's money is still darn good.
yeah, the population, unfortunately, is consistently on the decline as students who wish to continue the education or their education move off the island and often don't return to live full-time on Nihoa. One other interesting fact that it's an arid island, and Nihoa was barren of trees for centuries. Captain James Cook in 1778 reported that it was treeless. So one of the Robinson family members decided to reforest, or I guess afforest, I'm not sure how that goes, or basically planted 10,000 trees per year during much of the ownership of his, during when he owned the island. And the forestation efforts increased rainfall in the dry climate, and it improved the island quite a bit. So of course there are several bird species that thrive on Nihoa, and the largest lakes on the island are Halali'i Lake and Halulu Lake and Nonopapa Lake. So you landed on one of those.
Very cool. Good stuff, man. Thank you for taking the time to research this also and educate us on this. So yes, I did do a quick circle around just to give everyone time to get back up in the air. Bryce Allen, there are surprisingly a lot of airports in Microsoft Flight Sim. Once we get to the next bigger island that we're going to end at today, there's several airports there that are bush airports. So yes, after this island, from here on out during our Hawaii tour, there'll be a lot of different islands So Bryce, if you'd like to join us, feel free to jump in and fly. I think you're close enough where you can slew over to us now. 'Cause we're only 27 nautical miles, it looks like, from the bigger island that we're gonna make a circle around.
Yeah, we're pretty close to Kauai.
There we go, thank you. Couldn't remember the name of it. And it looks like it's time for me to switch tanks too. Idling while I was taking a break must have ate up a lot of my fuel, so I am going to go ahead and switch tanks. And hopefully this will get me through the rest of the stream. But how cool is it? And you know, I think it's really cool about Captain Cook. It's interesting you mentioned Captain Cook because a lot of Australia, Captain Cook, not discovered, but he visited a lot of places in Australia. And Oz Nomad is, oh, my flaps are down. Yes, they are. Gosh, no wonder I was struggling. Thank you. Oz Nomad has taught me that Captain Cook has visited a lot of Australia and mapped it. And Australia is a long ways from here, so that dude was all over the place. There we go. Thank you, Lima Kilo Mike. I totally overlooked that. I thought I put them up before I went and took my restroom break, but I didn't. And I can't.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I believe Captain Cook met his demise in Hawaii as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll double check on that, but I think he didn't make it through his last tour of Hawaii.
Oh, wow. And that's something that when you really stop to think about it or think on it, how scary, but how amazing and cool would it be to be a Captain Cook back in those days and explore the open ocean. Just realized my rudders were still down too. To explore the open ocean and not really know what's up ahead. You're flying Seattle to San Francisco, and is Maui and Honolulu and other areas photography Hawaii? Bryce Allen, if you're asking, is it photogrammetry? So in the sim, a lot of it is not photogrammetry, but thanks to Cappy-Stick, he gave me a ton of links to add-on sceneries that really add to the, wait a minute, dang it, I'm struggling now. The flying over these hills is really caused me to struggle. Has added a lot to the scenery. So a lot of the places we'll go, you'll see that it may look different than yours, but if y'all want the scenery, I do have a channel in my Discord that gives you a link to all the sceneries that I have downloaded. And I think those sceneries, and Cappy-Stick can correct me, I think the sceneries start at the island that we're gonna end up at today.
Oh yeah, by the way, Captain Cook was killed in Hawaii.
Oh wow. So was he attacked or? Oh, only Oahu. Okay.
It says that he was attempting to kidnap a ruling chief of the island of Hawaii in exchange for a stolen longboat.
Okay.
So I guess that didn't go so well.
Wow. Okay. Filthy, what's up? Thank you, Bryce Allen. Thank you for that follow. Filthy, good morning to you, and thank you, Cappy-Stick. So the scenery that we got is only for the island of Oahu. But it's a lot of scenery, so I'm really excited to see how it looks. Welcome in, Filthy. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you. Okay, I've got to work on getting my plane trimmed. We'll take a performance hit, though. That's okay. I'll take a performance hit to see some good scenery. Wow, look at that beach. That's what would be really cool if you were the owner of the island or one of their friends, you know, being able to come out here and vacation on the beach all by yourself. You could walk around without socks on.
I just want to let you know there are strict rules for living in Nihoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's rather Puritan sort of rules, so you won't just be able to kind of do what you want to do.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different form of living over there right now.
This goes through, you prefer a private cabana at the club level pool at Hyatt with staff bringing food and drinks? Hey, I mean, if I was rich enough to own this island, we could definitely hire some staff to bring us stuff and sit at a cabana. And I would invite all of y'all to there. We'd have Flight Sim Expo on the beach at this place. Getting used to the drone cam. Some of your pics are finally decent. Nice. Good deal. The drone cam does take some getting used to. I just wanted to check out this little crescent shaped island up here too before we turn. We'll turn to a heading of 93 degrees, 93 after this one. Oh, nice, Airlock Doc. Thank you. And really, the only time I break out the drone cam while I'm streaming or flying is if I'm using autopilot. This is really interesting too. You can tell that it's a crater of a volcano that's stuck up out of the water.
I believe that island is called Nihoa.
Cool. Yes, yep, it is Nihoa Island. Yep. Well, this is true, Airlock Doc. Hey, Swan, how are you doing? ePro enthusiast, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you're doing well. Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? Happy Saturday to you. ePro enthusiast has been a long time member of the channel here. Known Swan for, oh gosh, almost as long as I've been streaming. There's a boat down there, it looks like. Thanksgiving was really, really nice, Swan. Thank you. Really good time with family. Ate too much like normal. I mean, that's what we do. Bryce Allen, you flew over Hawaii volcano with USA World Update. It didn't look good. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't look the best. There is some add-on scenery for Oahu. And I'm told, I can't remember who told me, but there are rumors that there may be a Hawaii World Update. Yeah, a Hawaii World Update. We'll see. That would be amazing. And if and when that happens, I may cover this a third time. So now I'm going to change to a heading of 903. Oh, Bryce, you heading out? Bryce, have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. And I will be back tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you then. We'll be in Australia then. Nomad Aviator, what's happening? How are you doing? Good to see you as well. Nomad Aviator is a fellow flight sim streamer and a tower controller on Twitch. Also a tower controller in real life. And on Twitch, he controls the tower that he does control in real life as well. Good to see you, Nomad. Welcome on in. Biggles, welcome in. Also, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Happy weekend to you. Yeah, Super Typhon, that would be pretty awesome. Oh, you're gonna miss tomorrow going to a Charlie Brown Christmas Live. Is it like a place one, or is it a live action? I guess it's the same thing, isn't it? Is it gonna be outside or inside? Oh, Nomad, I totally get it. Yeah, the Beaver is really nice. In fact, I'm almost loving the Beaver as much as I do the Cessna 172. A musical at the Palace Theater in Columbus. Oh, that would be really, really nice. That'd be good. That would be nice to see, Swan. Got several people from Ohio that follow me and are regulars here. I'm gonna jump to drone view really quick and take a look at autopilot from the outside. There's our buddy autopilot there. Autopilot, you got controls now. Your control. Autopilot. have to start cooking dinner. See you next time. Have a nice weekend. JP, thank you very much for jumping in and being here. Just hanging out in chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Have a good weekend as well and enjoy your dinner. I'm going to be doing some Italian chicken in the Instant Pot later on today, me and my wife. So the closest airport now is Barking Sands. This would be a great time if you do want to fly along with us. This would be a good time to spawn in. Barking Sands is right about here. Right in, wait a minute. Basically right ahead, right around in here is Barking Sands Airport. Oh yeah, Swan. So it's gonna, I've got a big pack of chicken breasts that I bought and trying to think of what to do. I was gonna shred it, but so we're gonna put some Italian dressing in there and cook it in that, and then mix in Parmesan cheese with Italian dressing and pour it over the top of it after it's done. Oh, I'm getting hungry just talking about it, but that sounds really good. Oh, she making a chicken broth right now? Oh yeah, Instant Pot's really nice. I tried to talk her into letting me make a like a chicken noodle soup, but no. Oh my gosh, Swan, I love shrimp and grits. Oh, that sounds so good. And honestly though, I'm surprised that Ohioans know what grits are. Okay, so approach from the south. Oh, but I'm not going to PHBK. That's not on the PHBK is not on the agenda for me to land at. The next airport is going to be Papa Hotel Papa Alpha. There we go. See, I didn't know where people know what grits are and where they don't know. Most northern states have no idea what grits are. So I wasn't sure where that line happened. Nomad, so grits are very much like cream of wheat, kind of. Oh, no problem, Airlot Doc. I totally understand. It's really nice having you fly along with me, man. I mean, it's been a while. Awesome to see you. Take care. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. But yeah, shrimp and grits. Grits are the best way I know to describe them. When we lived in Massachusetts, cream of wheat was kind of like that, except it's not as oatmeal-y, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Take care, a lot, Doc. Always good to have you with us. Oh, okay, Swan. So you know what grits are. Gotcha. Yes, the winds are favoring 16 there. But I'm going to Papa Hotel Papa Alpha, Port Allen. But if you'd like to spawn in at Barking Sands, if you want to fly along with us, that's the perfect place to go, which is right where Airlock Dock and Cyber Tiger are right now. There you go, Hominy Ground. Yep, it's Hominy Ground down. There you go, thank you. Big day for you in Ohio. Who's playing who, Filthy? Blade Run, thank you for the follow. Nova Wing, what? It is, yes, Makazi, it is, yep. Oh, nice, Nova stuff. Holy crap, what is going on here? Nova Wing, what's up, Nova? How are you doing? Good to see you. Really good to see you, Nova Wing. Welcome in, Nova Wing in chat. Nova Wing is a fellow flight sim streamer, great friend of the community. I saw that y'all were flying the Goose too, weren't you, Nova Wing? I was actually, I was in your channel while I was streaming today. Good to see you. Rockview, welcome in. Good to see you also. Nova Wing is a really good friend of the channel here. an Australian streamer, great guy. I really enjoy his channel. His channel is just like mine, very welcoming to everybody. Everyone's always welcome into Nova Wing's channel. Very great guy. Thank you for shouting him out, Infidel Fireman. Ohio State versus Michigan, nice. We got a big one too. In South Carolina, the two rival teams are playing each other. So it's South Carolina Gamecocks versus the Clemson Tigers. Go Tigers. You're very welcome. Did you fly the Beaver the whole time, Nova Wing? I'm telling you, I'm loving the Beaver almost as much as I love my Cessna 172. Nice. Thank you for following Nova Wing. You won't regret it. Great guy. Blade Run, you moved to South Carolina last year from Massachusetts. Did you really? Freaking A, dude. What? So I grew up in Dennisport, South Dennis, Massachusetts. We moved here in 1978. But that's pretty way. This is a small world for sure. What? So Blade Run, what part of South Carolina? I'm in the western side of South Carolina, about 30 minutes from Georgia is where I'm at. Wow, that is a small world. Bluffton to the west of it. Oh yeah, I know where Bluffton is. Gotcha. Okay. A buddy of mine's a lawyer down there, Tom Fernandez. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of Tom. He's a very eccentric individual, but yeah, he's a personal injury lawyer down there in that area of the South Carolina. But yeah, we're on the opposite ends of South Carolina for sure. Not yet. Oh, you will. He's a great guy though. Good personal friend of mine. Great guy, but very eccentric person. He did own the largest drone services company in South Carolina for a long time, and then he sold it. And once he got his, once he passed his bar and got his lawyer degree, he started being a lawyer. So where would be a good vacation spot? Not Hilton Head. Oh Lord, Swan. You know, Greenville. If you don't want to go to the beach, Greenville, South Carolina, is a beautiful place. Greenville has spent over the last 20 years a lot of time and resources redoing their old mills on a big river. It's a beautiful area, really beautiful. Isle of Palms is good too, Filthy, yes. If you're looking for the beach, Isle of Palms is good. If you're looking for somewhere inland, Greenville, South Carolina is beautiful, beautiful place. And if you do come to Greenville, Swan, that's close enough to me. I'm an hour from Greenville, where I would definitely, if I didn't have something else going on that day, I would definitely ride over and say hello to you. Oh, you were born in Greenville? Were you really? Wow. It's definitely a small world. You guess Ohio State versus Michigan, 45-42. I'm not sure about South Carolina versus Clemson. That's going to be it's interesting. All the Gamecock fans are really pumped over the Gamecocks whooping Tennessee's butt last week. And Clemson, for the most part, has played kind of smaller teams. So it's going to be interesting. Today's game is going to be very interesting. I feel like Clemson will win too, Filthy. I think the Gamecocks got lucky last week. But man, all my Gamecock friends on Facebook are like, no pun intended, are very cocky about, y'all better look out because we're going to whoop your butts like we did Tennessee and stuff. I think they just got lucky, to being honest. Clemson will be a blowout. I hope so. But yeah, it's like crazy. All my Gamecock friends on Facebook are getting all cocky and all. We'll see. Yeah, strong pun there, exactly. My pun game is very strong today. Is that an island right there, or is that a ship? Sorry, Cappy Stick, I'm deviating really quick. I'm just curious to see if this is a cargo ship or a really tiny island. Oh yeah, I did create my own airline. Special thanks to Infidel Fireman for helping with that. If you're interested in flying ParaSox Air, Infidel Fireman just posted a link to information all about ParaSox Air, the new airline that I created. There's a sailboat right there. Yeah, this is definitely a cargo ship. Unless islands float at a fast rate. So I'd love to have you join ParaSox Air, PSA. It's very new. I just started it yesterday, so I don't have a lot of things sorted out with it, but I do plan on growing it kind of like Two-Tone Murphy's Firefly Air in a way. And again, I'm not competing with Two-Tone Murphy. It's not all about competing against anybody. There's a lot of virtual airlines in FsHub. It's just about engaging with my community is what it's all about. I love Two-Tone Murphy. He's a great guy. Can't wait to meet him in person. So Port Allen is our next stop. I'm probably just going to do a touch and go at Port Allen, which is Papa Hotel Papa Alpha Airport. Looks like it's right here on this tip right here. And then we'll continue on, and we're going to look at all these waypoints. I've actually got each of these waypoints situated in the flight plan for us. Oh, Georgia, Alabama again. Oh, dude, that'll be a nice game right there. I'm not sure what time the Clemson Carolina game starts. If it's going to be an afternoon game or an evening game. So if you would like to fly along with us, this is the perfect time to jump in. Spawn in at Papa Hotel Papa Alpha. We're on Southeast Asia server in Hawaii. I am Scruffy Tim, a longtime gamer. I've been a streamer since September of 2020 and a flight simmer since September of 2021. I love people. I have a passion for people and a passion for flying.
A little quick aviation history about Barking Sands. In 1932, Australian pilot Kingsford Smith completed a historic flight from Barking Sands to Australia in a Ford trimotor.
Oh, that is freaking cool. That is pretty awesome. So speaking, that wasn't me. That was Nova Stuff, who's graciously volunteered his time to give us some information about these islands that we're flying to. That's really cool, in a Ford trimotor. And Barking Sands is the airport off our left wing. So Clemson starts at 11 Central. Nice, thank you. And Lima Kilo Mike, yes. I love Microsoft Flight Sim for not being competitive. Yeah, you can just fly like they want. Some people on their channels, you know, say, hey, only airliners or only GA. I like people just flying whatever you want to fly here. That's what we do here. Swan, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you always jumping in and saying hello and hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and enjoy the Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh, you got to research where to camp in South Carolina? Nice. Let me know where you decide, Swan. And take care. I don't think I've done a touch and go in this aircraft yet. So this will be my first TNG in the Gopher. Should be interesting. Deep Dish Dave, what's happening, man? How are you? Good to see a Deep Dish Dave as a fellow flight sim streamer. You know what? I probably do need to do a fuel stop, actually. Oh, that's a really good idea, Bryce. I will do that while we're here. I'm going to go ahead and refuel. I might have enough to make it all the way around the island, but it's going to be pushing it. So thank you for that. So Deep Dish Dave is a fellow flight sim streamer. Also a connoisseur of pizza. I guess I said that right. Pizza shop owner, owns 2 pizza shops. Did y'all have a Thanksgiving pizza? Do you do that sort of thing, Deep Dish Dave? Like where you have dessert pizzas and traditional pizzas, stuffed crust, Thanksgiving? Just curious. But go give Deep Dish Dave a follow. He's a great guy. Oh, thank you, Bryce, for the Discord post also. I do have a Discord if you're interested in joining. No requirement to join Discord, of course. But I do enjoy my Discord, interacting with the community. And open invitation for you to join the Discord. And if you ever just want to talk to me, you can whisper me. Slide in my DMs. Brick Rhymes, what's up, dude? How are you? You doing good? In years past, you'd use your leftovers and make a pizza to sell for slices, but you don't have a turkey pizza. Gotcha. I was just curious. I didn't know. I've never heard of such a thing, but then again, I don't really know any. Well, I do know one guy that has a brick oven pizza place here in town, but I know they don't. I hope you're doing well, Brick. Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Hey, thank you for the new introduction, Aunt Dan. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Welcome and thank you for the new introduction. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Saturday to you, my friend, as well. And Alberto, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Good to see you. I am doing fantastic, Brick. I really am. I'm doing what I love to do more than just about anything, and that's stream and talk, in case no one knew. But Lou Ant, really nice to see you this morning. And again, thank you for the introduction. Y'all have 20 different specialty pizzas: smoked salmon, potato, or the lamb feta, Philly cheesesteak, and name a few, but no turkey. Dude, that sounds good. That's pretty fancy too. So the only place in town that's really a specialty pizza place is, it's called the Mill House. And their brick oven was made of bricks from one of the mills in our area when it was torn down. And it's a true brick oven pizza, but they don't have that many specialty pizzas, but it is good stuff. Should we all fly on VAT Sim? One of these days, I'm going to learn VAT Sim. I keep saying that, but again, the whole time thing. So I'm going to land here, refuel, and then we'll take off. There's a lot of waypoints along the way on this island. And I've got Nova stuff here with me who's going to give us some information about the island as well as we fly along. But can you imagine us hitting a VAT Sim controller all at once? That would be Very trying for the controller for sure. Ooh, spicy barbecue turkey pizza. That does sound really good. Y'all are making me so hungry. And the only thing I have left over now from Thanksgiving is a broccoli cauliflower casserole that I made. I made it way too big, so I had to make 2 pans of it. And I kept 1 pan for myself, brought 1 to Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna tear that thing up when I'm done streaming. Hey, the crazy syrup guy, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you are doing well. I'm looking for the runway. I wish it had runway lights, but it doesn't. Oh, I think I see it. I'm coming in at an angle to it. I see. Oh my goodness, 6 ads. Wow. So the thing about ads lately on Twitch, it's not the streamer that are doing the ads for the most part. Some streamers do fire their own ads. I do not fire my own ads. Like, I don't make ads come up. But Twitch now, if you're not a sub to a channel, man, they really kill you with ads. And it's really unfortunate that that was a tough landing. It's really unfortunate that, oh no, my gear was down. My gear was up. Holy crap. Wait a minute. That was a big fail. I wondered why it sounded so bad when I landed. My gear's up. Well, I've already tore it up, so I may as well tear it the rest of the way up and continue dragging it down the runway. Ugh. Yeah, outer space guy for sure. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Yes, there is the across the pond event that I have thought about doing before. There, that should fix it right there. Anyways, let me go ahead and refuel really quick. Man, I hate I did that. It's like a beaver flying. Nice. Oh, are you really? You're taking them flying? Dude. Awesome. Congratulations. How long have you been a pilot? I know. That was horrendous. Joey Bolo has joined us. Welcome in, Joey. So I'm going to taxi down to the end of the runway. Dang, that was a total fail on my part. Sorry, y'all. Dorafly with the raid. What? Since you were 18? Wow, man. Congratulations. David Meyer, thank you for the follow. Dorafly, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. If you don't already know me, welcome in Raiders and Dorafly. If you don't know me, I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been streaming since September of 2020 and flight simming since September of 2021. Not the best pilot in the world, but I love people and I love flying. Welcome in. I just landed with my landing gear up. I tore my floats all up, but the mechanic here at the airport was super happy to see me come in and do that. They just made a lot of money off of me. Dorafly, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for trusting your community with me. There's a shout out for Dorafly. Y'all go follow Dorafly, give him some support. Oh, wow. Crazy Syrup, you lucked out. Bought your Skyhawk right before everything went nuts. Heck yeah. That was good timing on your part. Epic 1978, welcome in.
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober.
Epic, welcome in and thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Y'all, we need to take off from this runway. Yep, we need to take off from this runway. I'm gonna sit here with the part brake on just a minute, give everyone time to load up behind me. And we'll continue. Oh gosh, yeah, Crazy Syrup guy. How much is fuel where you're at? I can't imagine what the avgas is. And I hate to even see how much flight lessons are now. Before everything went nuts for me, when I checked on flight lessons, it was $135 an hour to rent the plane and then $50 an hour for the CFI. And I can imagine it's way higher than that now. 3 to 5 a gallon. Wow. Oh, you did an Indonesian volcano tour. Dude, that's awesome. There are so many volcanoes in Indonesia. It's a really beautiful place. Kurt Deasy's making the radio calls on us for VATSIM. Nice, thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I'll do a pattern around the airport just to give everyone time to load in. But if you'd like to fly along, we're flying in Hawaii today. Dunky, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that follow, Dunky. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. We're doing a Hawaii remote island tour over the next several Saturdays is what I've been doing. What's up, Dunky? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're well. How many? I am not sure, Kurt. There's a lot, but I'm not sure how many. Flight lessons, you charge $1,200 for everything. Wait a minute now. So you charge $1,200 for everything, like renting the plane and everything? Dude, you need to move down to where I live. Oh, sorry. I totally missed you, Bryce. Do you agree with me? Hawaii College flying 5 hours plus for 3-hour games, or hoop 2 hours? Oh, wow. Really? They have to fly that far for games? Yeah, that would be pretty rough. You own the plane, you pay for their travel, you pay for their motel. Wow, that's really awesome of you, Crazy Super. Do you mean 1,200 or 12,000? Because, like, I mean, where I'm at, we're talking $200 an hour for the plane rental and the CFI plus, I mean, that, and then that's times 40 hours. So we're talking $8,000. 1,200 sounds really, really inexpensive. I mean, that would almost be worth taking the time to get a flight to wherever you're at and pay for your own hotel and flight for $1,200 to get your pilot's license. Did I put my gear up? My gear should be up. Yep. Okay. So as you can see, there are some waypoints along the way now that I put in here for us. The first one's going to be the Makaweli River. Makaweli. I don't know if I said that right. So if you would like to join us, the closest to airport is where we were just at, Papa Hotel, Papa Alpha. Feel free to spawn in there. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. That's how much you charge for 4 hours of wedding photo booth. Oh, do you do the wedding photo booth stuff? Cool. I used to, so Joey Bolo, I love video, and I've been a videographer for a long time doing a lot of different things, and I decided that I wanted to start doing weddings a couple of years ago. I've done a handful of weddings, and I decided I'm done with weddings. It's just, man, it's a ton of work. It's being on your feet, moving all day long. And it's a lot of work after the fact, editing and putting, stitching together the audio with the video. And it's just not worth what people are willing to pay. You know, it's worth several $1,000s, but people only want to pay you, you know, a couple thousand, and it's just not worth the time for me. Bridezilla's galore. Yeah, thankfully I have worked with some amazing, I haven't had any issues with any of the brides that I've dealt with, thankfully. What's up, Lena? How are you? Lena NDA, another streamer friend of the community. Good to see you. Lena does variety over on her channel, a lot of scary stuff also. Welcome in, Lena NDA. Let me give Lena a shout out, and she is the better half of Arch NDA. Many of y'all know Arch. Many of y'all know Lena also. Caffeinated Hufflepuff, how did you sneak in here? Last year, old Mississippi went to Maui. Oh, wow, Bryce. That would be awesome if you were a member of a team that had to travel to Hawaii. Heck yeah. That would be nice. Hannah, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How are you and the family doing? Yeah, Joey Bolo, for sure. A lot less work, a lot more fun. No, crazy syrup. I was wondering what happened. So, crazy syrup guy, did you mean 12,000 or 1,200? You've been ready to learn. You've been lurking. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, we have, we had a family's doing good. Had a wonderful Thanksgiving, Hannah. Tam the OG is doing great. Her newborn baby is doing good. 12,000. Okay, that's better. But still, crazy syrup guy, that's an amazing price. 12,000 is still a really good price for, you know, flying people out, putting them up, plus the plane and fuel and everything. That's a really good price. So, crazy syrup guy, if you don't mind me asking, where are you located in the world? Are you in the US? And you don't have to say what city, but like Northwest, you know, Northeast, Southwest, Southeast. Texas, nice, okay. Yeah, exactly, Disco Stu. A fun hobby, but definitely not a moneymaker. I mean, like, I would get there at 9 a.m. when the bride and her bridesmaid are putting on makeup and getting ready. Stay there for a couple hours, leave, come back. Depending on when the wedding was, I may not leave. And come back, and then stay till 9 or 10 at night. Just, and then on your feet the whole time, moving. And I was paying a guy too to help me. We split the cost. A lot of work. Did some amazing weddings though. You can see my wedding work. I'm pretty sure my YouTube channel's still up. Greenwood Aerial Video. I've got some weddings on there. So we're kind of jumping from waypoint to waypoint. Ernitron, thank you for the follow. Oh, no problem, crazy super syrup guy. There you go. I was about to say, you go ahead and follow me. That way you won't lose it. No worries. Thank you for the follow, Ernitron, excuse me, and the crazy syrup guy. Thank y'all for those follows. Dang, that river looks amazing. That would be a great flight in the kit box or something right there, following that river. So now we following this waypoint, Puuwai Forest, Puuwai. You love the SpongeBob? I love some SpongeBob, man. Love some SpongeBob. Welcome in, Ernestron. Thank you for the first time chat, and thank you for that follow as well. And then we have another river right here.
Yeah, you're right next to the Waimea River, which is digs up the Waimea Canyon, which is like a miniature, not so much miniature, but it's like a Pacific Grand Canyon, and it's approximately 10 miles long and 3,000 feet deep.
Oh, wow.
At times, located on the western side of Kauai. Waimea is Hawaiian for reddish water, a reference to the erosion of the canyon's red soil.
Wow. Yeah, it definitely is very Grand Canyon-esque. This would be a great place to fly the kit box. I may have to do a kit box stream here sometime. Oh, crazy syrup guy has one rule in your plane. What is the one rule? I had one flight lesson in 1994. For some reason, on my daughter's first birthday, I got really airsick. I actually threw up outside the window of the plane and was so sick the rest of the day that I decided I didn't want to continue taking flight lessons. Oh, Kurt, you're a student pilot? Nice. So I do have a logbook with 6/10 of an hour logged in it, and that's it, from 1994 on my daughter's birthday. Before you start flying, you must finish your cup of coffee, dude. I would be totally fine with that. Barfy Tam, right?
Quick coffee fact, Kauai is home to the largest coffee plantation in the United States. It's has over 4 million coffee trees grown on 3,100 acres. The Kauai Coffee Company is Hawaii's largest coffee company grower, or largest coffee grower, and thus the largest coffee grower in the U.S.
Oh, wow. And that's this island?
Yeah, that's it.
Very cool.
I was lucky enough to fly over the Waimea Canyon in a helicopter ride, and it was pretty interesting. I've been in the Grand Canyon in a small aircraft as well, and it's very much like the Grand Canyon, except a little bit greener.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Last spring, I did a 5-day, I was on spring break from school where I teach. I did a 5-day spring break charity world tour. So we raised money for a charity called Heart Support, as well as for those 5 days, we flew a different location in the world for each of the 5 days. And we spent one day, we flew the entire Grand Canyon, and holy crap, that was an amazing flight. You had an impatient student, you told him to get out. What, he wouldn't let you finish your coffee? Yeah, let me kill it, Mike. That was so much fun. And I do plan on doing the same thing this week. Not this week. Next year on my spring break as well. Heart Sports been reaching out to me, asking me to do another fundraiser for them. And I told them that at this point, I'm just trying to focus on building the channel some more. And then around springtime, again, on my spring break, I do plan on doing 5 different places around the world again. Oh, he didn't let you start brewing it? Yeah, I would have kicked him out too.
Yeah, Kauai is 552 square miles large and a population of 74,000.
Oh, dang.
Fourth largest island in the main, of the main islands. If you come up on the coast there, you'll see the Nepali coast, which is incredible cliffs. It's like, thousands of feet cliffs, sheer cliffs that go down to the water. And I flew in the helicopter. I was lucky enough to take a flight through there as well, and it was pretty spectacular. And there's a lot of movies that are filmed with that backdrop, and others. There's Allerton Garden was popular as a tourist destination, and it was a filming location for Jurassic Park.
Oh, no way. Wow.
Also, Gilligan's Island was filmed originally here in Kauai as well.
Oh, that's cool to know. I didn't know that. Yeah, crazy syrup guy, but really that's not expensive. 12,000 is really not that expensive. Because when I bought the King School ground school, and I have been going through that, and it was, I don't know, several $100s for that. Plus, this goes through. Ironically, Gilligan was on a 3-hour tour too. Yeah, wow, I've been streaming over 3 hours already today. Dang, most of my streams are just 3 hours, so this is going to be a little bit longer today. Yeah, plus 40 hours at $200 an hour, that's 8,000. And that's if you hit it, if you're ready at 40 hours, and a lot of people aren't ready at 40. So that's not a bad price at all. Holy crap, this is gorgeous.
Kauai is also home to one of the wettest spots on Earth. It's Mount Waialeale. The summit is considered one of the wettest spots on Earth, averaging about 450 inches of rain annually. And I see that in millimeters as 11,430 milliliters of rain.
Wow. Man, is this not just freaking gorgeous right here, y'all? Yeah, I can totally see this being Jurassic Park, no doubt. Wow. Joey Bolo, mine and your minds went the same direction, dude. I wasn't gonna say anything. Yes, it's a very moist spot. What's the name of this island again? I'm sorry.
Kauai.
Kauai. On a 3-hour stream.
Yeah, I also visited the place where Gilligan's Island was filmed, so I was very happy to see that.
Man, that would be amazing. Oh, Disco Stu, you just ran out of fuel in one tank? I guess I should check my fuel. I'm in good shape. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, I believe in getting early. I mean, I'm always early to everything, but really? Get there at 5 a.m. and you're scheduled at 11? What? And then you're going to complain about it? Yeah, that's a bunch of crap. You know what? I'm going to change the time of day. I'm going to roll back time just a little bit. Well, now it's too dark. How about if I go to sunset on this side of the island? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Get them sunset vibes, y'all. Maybe he was on Zulu time. Hey, that could be. Yeah, golden hour for sure. Heck yeah, this is gorgeous. Man, this is beautiful. So this is the island of Kauai, the westernmost of the large islands. We started out one island west of Midway Island on this tour of the remote Hawaiian Islands, and we finally made it to the main islands. So starting next Saturday, all of our islands should have beginning and ending ICAO codes. So more of a proper flight plan, but because the remote islands don't have airports, a lot of the times we were spawning in from 1,500 feet up in the air and just slewing down to the ground to take off. Oh, it is, Hannah. It is beautiful. And I was really hesitant to revisit Hawaii. I did it a little less than a year. Yeah, a little bit less than a year ago. I did this Hawaii tour one time already. But I didn't really know what I was doing so much as a pilot. And I'm really, really enjoying it so much more now. A lot more people flying along, and it's really helpful to have someone like Nova Stuff who's been here and can give us information about it too. Yeah, right, Crazy Syrup Guy. And then to complain that you're taking so long? No way. Wait a minute. Is right around the corner where Gilligan's Island was filmed? Because that definitely looks like it could be.
You know, I'm not sure. I forgot where they filmed that. I think it's close to this area though.
Because it looks like there's a nice lagoon area right around the corner here that looks very similar on little nav map anyways to what Gilligan's Island did.
They didn't, the actual lagoon was in the studio, but they had,
are you kidding me?
like in the very, very early shows, they had the, they were on the shore with the boat, and like the early shows, the later shows it was all studio, but in the early shows it was studio and actually in Kauai.
Wow, didn't know that. Total mind blown there. Kev Sim Corner, what's happening, man? Kev Sim Corner is a fellow streamer, does American Truck Sim majorly most of the time, but also does some flight sim as well. Y'all go give Kev's Sim Corner a follow on Twitch and on Facebook as well if you're on Facebook. Kev is a very engaging truck sim streamer. Great guy. You won't regret it. I promise you. Nova stuff, you have blown my mind, dude. As a kid, I totally didn't realize that Gilligan's Island was filmed in studio. I mean, of course I knew part of it was, but
Yeah, if you look at the really early ones, the black and white ones, you can see that they're on a beach outside, and that was Kauai.
wow.
I guess Natalie Schaefer, Mrs. Howell, only signed up because she figured it would be a flop and she would get a free trip to Kauai.
Right. So you're telling me that TV is not real? Is that what I'm hearing here?
You know, people actually contacted the Coast Guard in the 60s to report that Gilligan and his crew and the crew were shipwrecked.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, really, Kevs? Thank you. Didn't realize that. The harbor they left from was next to Pearl Harbor. That's cool. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint everybody. TV is not real. Dang it. Man. I mean, that's almost as bad as hearing live that Santa's not real. WTF.
We're coming up to Princeville and Halali'i, one of my favorite places on the islands. Princeville is a nice little settlement that I was fortunate to live next to for about 8 weeks in a tent. We were clearing land and helping with this fellow's horses that we knew. And I did that when I was about 12. So my parents were very fortunate. I mean, I was very fortunate that my parents let me do that, because I don't know if I'd let my kid go off to some, you know, and that back then it was 1972 or 1973. So it was it was jungle.
Right. Dang.
Where we were at.
But back then it was a different time too. I mean, I remember my mom and dad let me run free all in the woods and the neighborhood and stuff. It was just a different time.
Yeah. Halali'i is home to a big taro growing area. They grow in Kauai about 3,300 pounds of taro a year, and around 300 or 230 acres is dedicated to production. Poi is really famous. I don't know if you know about poi, but it's high in vitamins A and B, calcium, valuable digestive enzymes, and a host of other nutrients. And it's equally nutritious as it says. You know, it's supposed to be delicious. In fact, I never really got to, you know, like the taste of it, because it was kind of a pasty, not very, you know, it was a bland, pasty flavor. And poi is just crushed up taro root, but there are infants that have severe food allergies that are able to digest poi, so they're giving them, they give these infants poi when they can't take milk or other nutrients.
Oh, wow.
And you eat poi with 2 fingers from a bowl.
Oh, dang. That's cool. So this is the lagoon that I thought was it, but I can definitely tell that it's much bigger than the other one was.
Yeah, this is Halali'i Bay, actually. Beautiful place, and the taro areas are that green sort of flat area.
This goes through. You had me laughing with your comment there. That is hilarious. And I may or may not be Santa. Oh, oh, oh.
When I was a kid, we'd have poi. You know, in classrooms sometimes they'd have poi, and the local kids. I was not from Hawaii, so I didn't. You know, I wasn't a native Hawaiian, but a lot of the native kids said how much they like poi, and then I found out they were putting a bunch of sugar in it, and I thought, well, of course you like poi if you put that much sugar in it.
Yes, for sure. So that voice is actually, if you've ever played, I can't remember the name of it now. of the Jackbox games where Smitty's the host. What's the name of that game? Trivia Murder Party. Thank you, Hannah. That's the Trivia Murder Box Party. Trivia Murder Party voice from Jackbox.
Also, it could be the person from Saw. Would you like to play a game? Let's play a game.
There are lots of myths and legends in Hawaii, and one of them is about menahunis. These are little people that build structures overnight. They're like these huge structures or fish ponds or walls, and but they also abduct people during the night. And so we were in the tent, and we started hearing something hitting the tent, kicking the tent, and we thought it was the old guy that we were helping with his land, and we thought he was goofing around with us at 2 a.m.
Right.
And then we started hearing hits on the other side of the tent, and I thought two things. One, this guy wouldn't be fooling around at 2 a.m, and two, there's more of them now. And then there was hit, you know, people, like, it was like kicking all sides of the tent. And one of my friends just got completely freaked out, and he ran out of the tent screaming. Well, he found out they were just big, giant cane toads that were sort of migrating around. So that was our introduction to the menahunis.
Wow. Factual Goal, so good to see you. Welcome in. Y'all, Factual Goal is in the house. Factual Goal is an awesome flight sim streamer. Gonna get back into streaming soon. Had been on hiatus for a little while. But she's coming back to streaming good. Coming back to streaming soon. Good morning to you, Factual Goal. Happy Saturday to you. But Captain Squid, thank you for the follow. So, question for you though. If there was a myth about these people, I mean about this, whatever it was that you were talking about, and they would steal people, I mean, were there that many people that ended up missing that they actually had to come up with some kind of way that these people ended up missing? I mean, that's kind of concerning. Captain Custard, welcome. Hang on just a minute, Twitchy, I'm sorry. Captain Custard, thank you for the follow. Crazy Syrup Guy, you're a streamer too. Didn't realize that. Thank you for the shout out to Crazy Syrup Guy. So that's kind of concerning though, that they had to come up with a yeah, I don't think so many people were missing, but it was a good way to scare the kids, maybe to keep them in line. Makes sense. Okay, I'm with you.
That was my thought anyway. But there are some structures that were people don't have any history of them being built, and they're pretty, you know, pretty big structures that supposedly the menahunis can build it overnight. They don't take any time. There's a lot of them, and they get together and they can put stuff together very quickly.
Gotcha. Yeah, Ernitron for sure. That's the reason behind most scary stories. Yeah. Yep. To most fairy tales that we're familiar with, you know, with cartoons and the little golden books, those fairy tales are really family friendly made for the little golden book stories. But if you look at the true origin of most fairy tales, it is some really scary stuff. So Factual Goal, I hope you are doing well. Really nice to see you this morning. CIA Cowboy is here also. What? Welcome, CIA Cowboy. How are you doing? And nursery rhymes as well. Yes, Infidel Fireman, true. Oh, Cappy Stick. Very good. I love that reasoning. Very good reasoning. CIA Cowboy is a fellow flight sim streamer. Also, been playing a lot of IL2. Is that what it is? IL2 that I've seen you doing a lot of. But anyway, CIA Cowboy is an amazing individual, always thinking about other people. Very engaging streamer as well. And CIA Cowboy and I have talked a lot off stream. We have a lot of the same beliefs, and he has a real passion for people, as do I. So really good to see you, Cowboy. Cappy Steak, that's a really good theory. I'll need to, I got to think on that. That's, yeah, IL2 Sturmovik. Thank you, Cowboy. Was there a horror movie about a tooth fairy? Yes, you know what? I think there was actually. By the way, if anyone is interested in a virtual airline, if you're into virtual airlines, I created my own virtual airline yesterday. Thanks to Infidel Fireman for kind of shoving me that direction and helping me with the setup. Kev Sim Corner, thank you for the fart. It's called ParaSox Air. PARASOX. ParaSox Air. I've got to work on getting a logo and all that good stuff. So I'm just brand new, just started yesterday. But if you're interested in a virtual airline, check it out. Yeah, ParaSox Air. You like that, Joey? Oh, that was the name of it, was the Tooth Fairy. Nice. You know, I'm not sure, Crazy Syrup Guy, how that works. Honestly. I think it's PC only, but I could be wrong. It's in, shoot, FsHub. So if you, I'll type in, let's see, PSA is the link. Just click that link and that'll take you to the information all about it. Like I said, I'm really new to it. I didn't think I would like it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, having issues with the sim here. Yeah, you do need other third-party software, and that's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know if y'all saw this or not. Parallel 42, who created the Halloween mod for the Camp Crystal Lake mod, excuse me, and the Camp Out mod, they just came out with a mod for Xbox users on their helicopters. Yes, you can now change your liveries thanks to an add-on that Parallel 42 created. So those guys are on it with the modification game. They know that Xbox users want mods and they are on it, working on it. Oh, is Firefly Air Xbox friendly? Well then, yeah, I'll have to figure that out. If Firefly Air is Xbox friendly, then mine should work too. Because I'm using the same platform that Firefly Air is on. I just got to figure that out. Or figure out how to tell y'all how to do it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, when I was back here in 1972 or 73, I used to look up at the sky and I'd see these clouds every night, and I couldn't figure out why it was cloudy, you know, all the time. And later on, I realized it was the Milky Way, and I felt so stupid, and I felt bad that I didn't take advantage of that incredible dark sky that we had, because we were out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
So that's what we were seeing.
Dude, that would be so amazing to see the Milky Way out here. There are places near where I live where you can get out in the open, but it's got to be really dark and be able to see it. I have not done that myself. I've got some photographer friends that have, but yeah, I need to do that one day, go out with them and actually see the Milky Way in person. Oh, that's why the observatory is out there? Nice.
Yeah, I went to an actual luau when I was here in Kauai, and it was amazing. It was just the whole neighborhood that got together, and they made a roast pig. They cook pig underneath. They put hot rocks in the ground, and they put the pig on there, and they cover it up with banana leaves, I think, and cover it and cook it. And it was the most incredible tasting and just delicious buttery pork I'd ever eaten in my life.
Oh. Yeah, Sim Corner gonna send his wife to get a Milky Way. Following up, thank you for that information. I will definitely check into that. Yeah, the winds are really rough right now. Crazy syrup guy, are you talking about me or Nova stuff? Kahlua pig. I've got to try some Kahlua pig sometime.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I actually looked into reading audiobooks one time. Oh, outer space guy. The entire eastern half of the U.S. does not have a dark sky. Wow. Oh, Nova does. Nice. That's all right. See, Cowboy's not smoking any hogs this year, but you got a nice deer head in the stock pot boiling down for a European mount. Nice. Three dozen, a 4-year-old, 6-point buck. Very cool. My boss man at work, yeah, he's a big hunter, and he's gotten a few deer this year. There's so many deer in our area that people have killed that all of the processing places are full. So unless you're doing it on your own, you're not going to get it done. You know, not going to get it processed. Think your Christmas decorations can be seen from space? Oh, yeah. So the next airport is the final stop. We're only, what is this, we're about less than 10 nautical miles away from our final stop of the day. Oh, nice. Waiting on your grandfather's 308 to be restored? That's sweet. Ah, gotcha, Cowboy. That makes sense. Nice. I have tried hunting one time in my life, and I can't sit still long enough to hunt. I'm a big guy, but I'm fairly hyper for my size, and I just can't sit still enough to hunt. Hey, GT pilot guy, how are you doing? Good to see you. You traded to Smith and Wesson 38 for a 30-06. Nice. Not enough opportunities. Yeah, around here there's plenty of opportunity. A lot of land. There is land that South Carolina owns that you can hunt on, but the best way to do it is if you know someone that's a private owner, or be a member of a hunt club. You're gonna name your rifle AT&T because it'll reach out and touch somebody? Heck yes. Good to see a GT pilot guy. Hope you are well. Glad to hear you're doing well, actually.
So Nihoa is the last stop, and it's the government and commercial center of the island, as well as the cultural and historical area. And it may be the most traveled town in Kauai, since it's home to the main airport, and also Halali'i Harbor, the island's major commercial shipping center and cruise port stop.
Wow. All right, so I'm gonna fly into runway 03. Runway 03 will bring us directly into the wind. And as we approach, I want to say a big thank you to everybody for being here. It's been amazing. My Thanksgiving stream was absolutely bonkers. And today has been a fantastic stream as well. And again, starting in 2 weeks, or after 2 weeks, I will be changing my stream schedule up a little bit because I'll be on Christmas break. I'll be streaming a lot more often. I just got to come up with some plans for those streams. And I look forward to seeing y'all on those. But as of my next stream, which will be Sunday, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 a.m. Zulu time, we'll resume our trek in Australia with Oz Nomad in voice. What's up, Kythrick? How are you doing? CIA Cowboy, take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, my friend. Be safe. Thank you, pilot guy. It's a really nice setup. I enjoy the Honeycomb Bravo and Alpha. It was a very good investment for me. Getting really bad stutters right now, y'all. Sorry. My frame rates, I mean, is staying at 60, but the sim is stuttering bad. No streaming on Thanksgiving. Yeah, so I streamed Thanksgiving evening, which I normally stream on Thursdays anyways, and I figured what the heck, I'll try it and see. Figured it would be pretty slow, but dang, it was the busiest stream I'd ever had. Says go. What's happening, man? How are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. All right, coming around on final. Runway 03. Oh, I overate too, and then I streamed. I'm a multitasker. I can overeat and stream all at the same time. So once y'all land, just hang out. I'm going to get some screenshots of us all together. Those of y'all that were flying along with us. And before we raid somebody, I also like to go through my list of people who followed, who gifted subs, bits, and donos, and just thank everybody who was involved in the stream. It really does, doesn't it? The way everything's rounded, it really does look like that. A little dark. I'm not quite seeing the runway yet. I probably should change the time back to where I had it before so I can see where the heck I'm going. A little to the left, thank you. I mean, I see everyone else's planes and that gives me a general idea of where it's at, but still kind of missing it a little bit. There we go. Now it should be lined up good. Oh yeah, I definitely see it now. I'm a little low. There we go. Landing gear down this time. Last time I landed with my gear up. No ski landing this time. No ski. There we go. Trying to flip the plane over. Wow, dang gum. That was a horrendous landing. Good Lord. Got a bunch of stutters as well. Holy crap. Oh, Ernitron, your plane died on you? Well, that was not the best landing in the world, but it was a landing nonetheless. Let me jump in the drone really quick. See if I can catch some people landing. Follow everyone in as they come in land. Stutters do make it tough. That's what I'll say. I'll blame it on the stutters. It's still stuttering too. Brick Rhymes coming in with the beaver as well. My passengers recommend I be fired. I don't blame them. Can't say I blame them at all. You do have to switch tanks. That's probably what happened. There's 3 separate tanks and you do have to switch from tank to tank. And this thing loves fuel too, so it drinks the heck out of it. Let's watch Brick Rhymes come in for a landing. Yeah, says go. Sorry about that. This is it. I'll be back tomorrow night, where we'll be back in Australia. We get some screenshots of everybody, then we'll find someone to raid. It looks like, ooh, it's gonna be a tough one. A tough one between Forder and Allison. You know, I think I'm gonna go back this way where I can get the sunrise in the background. Yeah, I love the sound of a radial engine as well. Oh, Tam the OG just showed up in person. Dang. With her little baby. Man, let me show off the. So here's my newest little grandbaby. We hadn't come up with a name for him yet. That's my little buddy. Replica, how are you doing? Oh yeah, Philly cheesesteak. That's right. What's up, Replica? How are you doing? Good to see you. Replica Gaming is another fellow flight sim streamer, a great friend of the community. Also, Replica, you came in right at the end. We're about to wrap things up tonight, or this morning. Oh, does real time look pretty? Let me switch. Oh, wow, it does. It does. I got to get a screenshot of this. Let's see here. Replica Gaming, there's a shout out. And again, if you're interested in joining another virtual airline, I know a lot of people are members of FsHub Air. I have started my own virtual airline, ParaSox Air. Also, if you're planning on going to Flight Sim Expo next year, tickets go on sale soon. When you buy your ticket, if you type in code ScruffyTam, you will get a discount on your ticket to Flight Sim Expo. All right, that's it. Website. Yeah, thank you, Replica. It is right here. Click that link. All right, so thank you, Captain Custard, for the follow, Captain Squid for the follow, the Crazy Syrup Guy, Ernatron, Ducky, Epic 1978, David Meyer 30 with the follows, Dorafly with the amazing 7 viewer raid. Thank you so much for that. Alberto Alberto 53. Thank you for the Alberto B53. Sheesh, I'll get it right in a minute. Thank you for the follow. Nova Wing with another amazing raid, 13 viewer raid. Thank you so much, Nova Wing. Nova Wing's a good friend of the community here. Blade Run 54 with a follow. Bryce Allen with a follow. Wraithcat with 200 biddies. GTFCZERR with a follow. Skydiver Rob with a follow also. Can't talk today. Jonatar 423, Dane Flats, Marcos T, thank you for the follows, and Tam the OG, my daughter, thank you for the resub. See you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 a.m. Zulu time. I'll tell you what, let's raid Forder Learn to Fly. Forder is a great friend of the community. And Forder does a lot of stuff for the flight sim community also. A great guy. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna get the raid started. There we go. Raid messages. If you're a sub, here's your message to post over there on Forder's channel. If you're not a sub, here's your message. I'm already in Forder's channel, so let's go ahead and start the raid, y'all. Take care. Wish you tailwinds, no turbulence, happy landings, everybody. See you next time. Take care of yourself. Thank you, everybody. Let's go.